Officials for tonight's game, referee Tommy Kraft, umpire Dan Robbins, head linesman James Durham, line judge Bob Burris, back judge Brock Rogers.
Welcome back to Cyclone Stadium, the Olathe Realty broadcast booth. We got some things going on getting ready for tonight's game. Of course, Tracy Daniels, he's got 1,074 rushing yards this year, but his career, that's what we're looking at, 2,922 career yards. 87 yards left to tie the rushing record set by Tracy Steiger. Steiger was a Cyclone running back from 01 to 03, and I told somebody last week and this week, don't worry about Steiger. He's all over the record book. And he's got like career touchdowns that nobody's ever going to touch. I think he's 20 touchdowns ahead of Tracy Daniels, but Daniels does have a chance to break the career rushing record. He beat the single game rushing record earlier this year, Cecil James's record. So Tracy Daniels trying to cap off. 87 to tie, 88 to break it. We'll be watching that. Mekhi Foster's currently tied for career interceptions with Mike Gailey with 11. Gailey played from 94 to 96. Boy, it'd be good if Foster gets one tonight because they don't throw the ball very much. Speaking of interceptions, Bo Mosley's tied for the state single-season interceptions with 6. Our school record is 10, held by Andrew Tryon, who was only here for 1 year. So he had 10 in 1 year, graduated in 09, and he went on to play 4 years at Arkansas State. All that we're going to be watching. That's part of our Cyclone Watch tonight, watching that. Russellville, they have their captains out there at midfield, but they've been waiting for Lake Hamilton. Lake Hamilton taking their sweet time to get out there as we look across the way. The rest of the Cyclone team now walking out of the indoor facility, walking over to the blow-up helmet they're going to run out of. The captains for tonight for Russellville, number 0, Darian Thomas, number 1, Tracy Daniels, number 2, D.A. Reed, number 7, Tristan Wisenut, number 11, Caden Rose, all seniors there. Senior number 53, Spencer Cisco, and the lone junior there, number 99, is Magnus Golden. That's the 7 seniors, and now Lake Hamilton putting together their seniors. Of course, Lake Hamilton, they do have one more game, and they'll have their senior night next week as they host Pulaski Academy. I do want to say one thing before we start. We kick off and we cannot like Lake Hamilton. The one thing I've always kind of liked about Coach Gillerin, he does with his team, is they run out on the field with the American flag. And I love how they do that at their home games. But when we did the national anthem, of course, they were out here. It was almost like it was an army. They were all standing side by side, very uniform. It wasn't a collection of guys sitting there with their hands over their heart. It was everybody in single file line, and the only thing I thought of, boy, that looked pretty classy, and that was impressive to me seeing that. And both teams out at midfield meeting for the coin toss. Russellville in all black uniforms tonight. I don't think they've had that combination tonight for their home games. Lake Hamilton, if you ever watch the Washington football team, that's their colors. If you listen to us on the radio, of course, Russellville changed their helmets up this year. Lake Hamilton was one of the first teams I saw to do that, where they put the numbers on the left side and the logo on the right. And Russellville doing that this year with the numbers on the left side of their helmet. They changed the logo to put that on the right side. But Russellville in all black with red numbers and a little bit of red trim, and they're going over some things and getting ready for the coin toss. So if Russellville wins the toss, they always like to defer because that puts the defense on the field, and Coach Wheeler likes to do that. And if you defer, you also get to pick. But Lake Hamilton won the toss, and they've elected to defer, so Russellville will receive, and Lake Hamilton wants to defend the south end zone or Cyclone Hill, but we had the flag at half staff. I don't even see it. The wind's just not blowing. It's there, but so no wind tonight, but they're going to defend that south end zone, and Russellville's captain's running back, and you can hear the Weather Center. That means the Cyclone's getting ready to take the field. So we're going to take a quicker break. We've been taking 3 minutes, Steve, and we're going to take a little quicker break and be back and finally going to have the kickoff. Cyclone football here on EAB Sports Network. We're back with the kickoff after this. Welcome back. The Cyclones running out on the field. Lake Hamilton going. They brought their blow up there to run out of, and so when they come out on the field, we'll be ready for action. We can't tell you that the Cyclones will be getting the kickoff. They'll be receiving, and they're already out on the field. We're waiting Lake Hamilton to run out on the field. What I mean is Russellville's already got their return team on the field, and Lake Hamilton has not yet run out of their tunnel yet, so we're waiting on that. Kicking off will be Brian Garcia. Now, when they lost their quarterback, Easton Hurley, they also lost their punter, and Garcia has also taken over the punting duties. His long is 47. He's got a 33 average, no punts inside the 20. However, he's handled all the place-kicking duties this year, does not have a field goal attempt. He's 19 of 23 on PATs. Doesn't kick it all that deep most of the time, so Russell might be able to get a return for tonight. They come out on the sidelines. We're still waiting for them. Coach Gillerin, again, in his 7th season at Lake Hamilton, 25th overall. Wheeler, his 3rd season as a head coach, his 3rd season at Russellville. And I'll tell you what, I am ready for action. I think the longest pregame we've ever had was years ago at Siloam Springs. We had 2.5 hours, and that we didn't quite beat that, but a little over an hour here. And now we're ready for the kickoff. Garcia, number 97 is what he wears, and he'll be kicking off. And Russellville changing up their looks just a little bit there. Mackay Foster, I don't know if it was equipment change or whatever. It might have been a glove change. He ran over to the sidelines, exchanged something, but he's back. He's the lone deep man. He's hanging around right inside the 5. Abel Abington on the far side. We'll see where they want to kick it. We're ready for action. The right footer is going to kick this one deep. It is going to be to Mackay Foster. He catches it right around the knees at the 8-yard line. He's up over the 20 and dodges a man at the 25, gets to the 30-yard line. Mackay Foster with a 22-yard return, and Russellville will set up right around the 30-yard line.
Good field position for the Cyclones to begin this series.
Cyclones will be having the ball on the right hash mark, and of all the teams we've seen go fast when they're on offense, we won't see that tonight with Lake Hamilton and Russellville. Will take a little bit longer time. They'll probably go a little faster than Lake Hamilton. Tracy Daniels out there to the right of Luke Jones, the quarterback. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Short side of the field is the right, and we're ready. Back to pass. Jones going to throw on first down. He's going to throw the deep ball and trying to get it to Mackay Foster, and throws out of his reach as he overthrew him by about 5 yards. You surprised by that first play? I mean, maybe they're trying to catch them napping a little bit.
I am, and a little bit, little air underneath that ball, but he just showed he had a good arm.
Well, not enough air, actually, because he overthrew him just a little bit.
Yeah.
Mackay pretty fast. He was trying to get down there. And again, we're on the turf field, so it drained pretty well. Not like that old Bryant field where it's actually concave and everything went towards the middle of the field. If you've been a Cyclone a long time, you know what I'm talking about. Tracy Daniels now on 2nd down and 10. To the left of the quarterback, Luke Jones. Again, looking for 88 yards. We want to win the game, but that's what we're looking for. He's going to need more than 88 tonight because he just got dropped for a loss. And Lake Hamilton, like almost every other team, they're going to key on Tracy Daniels.
Well, they did then. They just they came in there. They were ready for Tracy. He's trying to go to that right side.
I've been surprised that when he has gained 100 yards against teams after the first 2 games we ran for over 200, why doesn't more people know that? Lake Hamilton knows about the record. They know that. They went and tackled him for a 3-yard loss, and Russellville looking at 3rd down and 13. They need their own 40 for a first down. 3 receivers to the left, but 1 man in motion. That's going to be Harrison. Back to passes. Jones delayed blitz. He's going to step up in the pocket, and he's going to be sacked. No, he's going to end up gaining a yard or 2. But he was hit in the backfield, so it won't go as a sack. It'll go with a rushing for about 2 yards, but that'll be it. Russellville on 4th and long is going to have to punt the football away.
Well, I think he was really wanting to pass, but Lake Hamilton had good coverage on our receivers.
D.A. Reed, who last week kicked 163 yards, and that was his 2nd punt of the season that was over 60. He's got a 38-yard average. Remember, if you on pooch kicks that goes against your average, he has 9 inside the 20. It'd be a boot to kick this one inside the 20 as he's standing back inside his own 20, and that one's partially blocked. It's partially blocked. It's going to take a cyclone row, a big cyclone row, as it hit at our 40 but rolls into Lake Hamilton territory. It was partially blocked, but it goes all the way down to their 43-yard line. So that's not bad to get a punt partially blocked. It still goes 29 yards, but Lake Hamilton, pretty good field position at their own 43.
I was watching the coverage from the outside. I didn't see how they got in there so quick.
Well, he was angled towards the short side of the field, and that's where they went. All right, now 44 is the man to watch. They can hand it to a bunch of different people, and they will almost always go under center. Landon West, the junior, number 4, he's going to turn. It's going to be looky who's got the cookie, but Russellville's going to drop Coy Autry, number 22, for a 3-yard loss.
And number 99 was right there.
Magnus Golden with the stop. That makes it 2nd down and long, and that was a double handoff. That's what I mean. Sometimes they'll hand off and they'll hand off again, or maybe a fake handoff, so you really got to get your eyes right if you're on defense, and you've got to stay disciplined. They tell you to watch the guard. The guard will take you to the ball, and don't be fooled by anything else going on. Russell played that one beautifully, dropped him for a 3-yard loss. Lake Hamilton, one of the few teams that will huddle up. They'll bring in their receiver really tight. They have 13 yards to go, but just 2nd down. They'll turn and hand it off, and not much going straight up the middle, and that goes to – did Autry get that, or was that Parker Vandy? I can't tell who got the ball, and it didn't go anywhere as he gains a yard.
Number 24
okay, that was
for
number 24, Vandy.
Yeah, number 24 for Russellville Owens is the one who brought him down.
Okay, they said Darylyn Owens, number 3, is actually the one that got the handoff. Either way, it's going to be 3rd down and long. Landon West completes 46% of his passes. This may be a passing down here.
Oh, fumble.
This fumble on the snap, and Lake Hamilton's going to cover it. They'll fumble it, but they'll cover it. They'll lose yardage, but it's going to be a loss of a yard on the play, so they're going to have to punt the football away. So the defense does a good job. They stop him, make it a 3 and out.
Yeah, West never did really have control of that ball from center, but he fell on it.
So both teams with a 3 and out to start the game. And Brian Garcia going to punt it away. Mackay Foster, the short hop back to him, somehow gets it away. Not a bad punt when you talk about it. Actually, it is a bad punt, but when you talk about the fact they had a short hop, it goes past the track, almost into the stands. And so we'll have to wait and see. They're going to mark it at the Cyclone 46-yard line. I still say it's not bad when you consider what he actually had to do, but it's a 15-yard punt.
You know, I started to say it didn't look like he had any blocking back there for him, the punter, and he went down, but he was wanting a flag, but his blocker, one of his blockers ran into him.
Sorry, they're talking about it now here. They had it marked at the 46, and now they're discussing it, and they're moving Russellville back a little bit, but I don't see a flag, so I think they're trying to talk about where it went out of bounds, and now they're discussing it. The official has 2 footballs in his hand, and Russellville obviously get to play offense with theirs, but they're moving it around. And when it's your football, you can obviously play offense with it, but what you try to do is you try to keep a fresh one in there, a dry one. So they put it down at the 40, so that'll give them 6 more yards on the punt. So a 21-yard punt. And Russellville has the ball at their own 40, no score, 2nd drive of the game. Play action, no, it's going to keep it himself. Jones got some running room. He's got the first down into Wolf territory, brought down at the 46-yard line.
That was a great fake to Daniels. The whole defense went to Daniels.
I think whether it's a good fake or not, I think they're going to go to Daniels. They're going to go try to tackle him and let the chips fall where they may. A 14-yard pickup there for Jones, and now here's Tracy, and he's got the first down carry, breaking a tackle at the 40-yard line. He gets inside the 40 to the 37. Big pickup there for Tracy as he gets 9 yards on the play, and officially now 6 yards on 2 carries, 2nd down and 1 for the Cyclones. 8 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. We have no score. 2nd drive for the Cyclones, almost a pistol formation. Daniels behind Jones, hard count. Lake Hamilton jumps but did not get in the neutral zone. Play clock at 19. Russellville changing the play, and they'll move out of the pistol formation. Jones back to pass, looking. He's going to try to go to Tracy Daniels out of the backfield, but the pass is out of his reach. It falls incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down and 1 for Russellville. They like to be in these 3rd down situations like this where it's 3rd and short. Russellville on the season converting 43% of their 3rd downs into first downs. Looking for the first down of the game for either team here. Russellville needs about a little over a yard here. Daniel's going to get the call. Running right side. He's got the first down. He breaks a tackle at the 35. He's to the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Cyclones! Tracy Daniels from 37 yards out, and Russellville leads it 6-0. $7:31 left to play here in the first quarter, and Tracy Daniels breaking free in the last 35 of the 37 yards. He went untouched, picked up a good block from his wide receiver back there, and he makes it 6-0. Caden Rose on to hold for the extra point. I believe this is Fernando Rodriguez on to try the PAT. Had a stutter step, and Russellville missed it. He missed the Mr. Break and Lube PAT, and Rodriguez he started, he had to stop, and then start back again, couldn't get the momentum, so the PAT's missed. But Russellville leads at 6-0. We'll take a break. The Cyclones up 6-0 here with 7:31 left to play here in the first quarter. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Here's their time every day at Russellville High School to help keep our student athletes healthy and ready to play. Special thanks to Mike Hilton, head athletic trainer, and Cameron Lane, physical therapist. Lane Physical Therapy Center. Pre-game tailgate sponsor, First Security Bank. For all your banking needs, visit First Security Bank. 50/50 raffle sponsored by Bonds Dentistry. Stop by the tent near the concession stand. Purchase your chance.
Welcome back, the Cyclones with a 6-0 lead, missing the extra point. But Tracy Daniels, a 37-yard touchdown run. We'll give you the totals here in just a moment. We're still trying to get some totals for you on that. 7:31 left. Rodriguez trying to set up the extra point, or say the kickoff here. 60 yards in 4 plays for the Cyclones. 1 minute and 5 seconds. Timing was thrown off on the PAT. That's what caused that. Rodriguez is going to kick off. It's going to be short and fielded at the 43-yard line. I don't know if that was on purpose. The tee went farther than the football. I saw something spinning, and it was actually the tee. It went down to the 41. The ball went to the 44. And that's where Lake Hamilton will start at their own 44-yard line.
I don't know if that was a set play or not.
I don't think it was.
No.
But ball on the left hash mark for Lake Hamilton. Russellville leading it 6-0. The give to Owens on the sweep, trying to get the edge. Russellville trying to chase him down there. He's going to get the edge, and he'll get past the line of scrimmage and out of bounds, past the 45 to the 48-yard line.
Well, we had 2 shots at him behind the line of scrimmage and couldn't get him wrapped up.
On the tackle.
Owens showing some speed to that outside.
Down at 6 at the 48-yard line.
What did they give him, 4 yards? I think, yeah, 4 yards.
At the 48-yard line, tight formation, Russellville almost jumping into the neutral zone. You can't jump back, so you got to be very careful there. Play clock at 10. This is what Lake Hamilton wants to do. They'll bring a man in motion, but give it straight up the gut, and they'll get maybe a yard. You know, we have not seen their running back, Hayden Barton, number 44. We were told that he wasn't going to play. The coaches, when I asked him about it, our coaches said, nah, he's going to play. And they expected him to play, but only on offense. But I haven't seen him out there yet.
Third down and 5.
And now we have a timeout called by Coach Wheeler, and it's an injury timeout as the Cyclone player is down. 3rd and 5 is what Lake Hamilton will have when we come back. Cyclones leading at 6-0. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Your best life begins with your healthiest life. At Baptist Health, you'll find the comprehensive care you need for every person in your family. From pediatrics to primary care to women's health, we're equipped to partner with you in every phase of your wellness journey. You'll also find Baptist Health locations and clinics across the state, ensuring we're always there for you, when and where you need us. Learn more about the state's most trusted name in healthcare, locate a clinic, find a provider, and more at baptist-health.com.
Good luck to the Cyclone cross country team. They're going to be taking place in the state meet on Thursday. That'll be at Oaklawn in Hot Springs. Russellville at the big conference meet at Siloam Springs yesterday, finishing second in both boys and girls. Both junior high teams won. And interesting that both high school teams, the boys and girls, they both lost. They both came in second. Shouldn't say lost because coming in second at the conference meet, but both of them were defeated by the team that won state last year. Russellville boys only lost by 4 points, but they'll get another crack at it, the 5A state championship on Thursday at Oaklawn Park. Player for Russellville still down. I never got a number. It's kind of hard to see it anyway because of all black uniforms, but don't want to speculate anyway. But I haven't even not only seen the number, I haven't even seen what the issue is, but he's down, and it's never good when they're down this long. So just hoping that it's nothing serious. I tell you, Coach Wheeler was one of the first ones to walk out there when it happened, and I thought he had just called timeout. I didn't see what had happened over on that far side.
I was looking at the ball carrier for Lake Hamilton. As you said, we thought Barton would be carrying the ball. But on that play right there, it was number 36. I'll let you pronounce it. Santilli? Is that how you pronounce him?
Oh, yeah, Santilli, yeah.
He was the ball carrier. And I think he's been in there on the last 2 series.
Well, again, we had heard that Barton was not going to play, and then our coaches told me, they said, no, he's going to play. He's just not going to play any defense. But I haven't really seen him out there. Again, we want to keep you update on the Mountain Home Van Buren game because that's the one that Russ was interested in other than this one. At halftime, Mountain Home leading Van Buren 20-10. Russellville is fans of Van Buren tonight. They need the Pointers to win that game. Of course, they also are more focused on this game because they need this one to go the right way. If Russellville loses this game, they have no chance at making the state playoffs. Everybody else in the state looking at Greenwood and PA. That game almost getting to the end of the first half. There's 15 seconds left until halftime. Greenwood leading PA 30-20. Greenwood looking to pour on some more, but they're right around midfield with about 7 seconds left. I think they may just be about to take a knee. I think that's going to be the halftime score, 30-20. The player that is up for Russellville walking off is number 7, senior Tristan Wisenut. And he is getting helped off the field, and that's not a good sign for Russellville. He's a very key player for them, but also you just hate to see anybody injured, especially on senior night, as he was one of the many that was honored here before the game started. As we get back to action, it'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Wolves at their own 49-yard line. Again, Landon West, number 4. Is their quarterback. Now, the times that he will throw it, usually what they do is they'll fake a handoff, sometimes 2, and sort of roll out. And the receiver is always out there, but it's usually like a tight end that slips out, fakes a block or something, and is sometimes some wide open. But here on 3rd down and 5, they may be trying to just to run the football here. And we'll see what they do. They're going to hand it off on a little sweep and a big hole here. They got the 1st down and more with Owens at the 40-yard line of Russellville before he's taken down. And Darren Owens has the 1st down, the first down for Lake Hamilton.
Owens running to that left side. Normally they run up the middle and to the right, and this is the first time they run to the left.
Gain of 12 on the play by Owens. He now has 16 yards on 3 carries. A 1st down for the Lake Hamilton Wolves. And he's usually one of the wing backs on that wing tee. And they'll fake it to him and back to pass. They're going to throw across the middle. They got a man wide open, but they overshoot him at the 10-yard line. West had him open. He was kind of behind the defense there as they were looking at Evan Patton, I think that was, number 15 out there. I think that's who they were going to. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. Yeah, it was Patton there. And that's the thing. They could suck you in with all the running, and if you don't stay disciplined, they can get behind you before you know it. But just like we said, when they throw it, they usually fake a handoff or something. West back under center. This time he'll hand it off to Owens. Same play they got the 1st down on. They don't really get back the line of scrimmage. I think they lost about a half a yard. It'll be 3rd down and long.
Oh, that's good gang tackling by the Cyclone defense.
Darren Thomas in on the stop initially, and they do give him the line of scrimmage at the 39, so 3rd and 10 coming for the Wolves. West, the quarterback who runs over almost after every play to check with the coaches. Russellville leading it here 6-0, under 6 minutes to play here in the first half, and they don't do this much, but they're going to go out of the shotgun here. Santilli, the running back to pass. They're going to throw on the slant. It's going to be tipped and incomplete. Russellville, Mackay Foster, actually, he's the one that tipped it as they overshot the receiver, fell on. And he almost had the career record all by himself on that interception if he could have hung on to it. It'd be 4th down and 10 for the Wolves. They have it at our 39-yard line. I don't see their punter in there. I see him congregating over on the side, and looks like Wes is going to come back out. Looks like they're going to go for it. I was looking for Brian Garcia, but he doesn't come out there. West is coming out there, huddling up. We'll see if they Try to draw us off sides 2 times. 4th and 10 out of shotgun formation. West with 3 receivers to his right. Back to pass. Pump fakes. He got plenty of time, and now he's going to be hit and sacked back at the 48-yard line. Just as soon as I said plenty of time, here came the pressure from Russellville, and they drop him for a big loss of 9 yards.
And that's number 8, Solis. You had him wrapped up. That's good.
We have a dead ball here. They're going to put him down at the 46-yard line, but we're going to wait and see what happens. I didn't see a – okay, they're putting 5:25. They're resetting the clock. That's what it was. I didn't see a flag, but the man in the white hat was facing us, but he's saying 5:25. There was 5:17 left, maybe just 5:20. All that for 3 seconds. So, yeah, there it is, 5:25. That's what I thought he said. Russell's going to have the ball after stopping them on downs at their own 46-yard line, leading 6-0. Russell's 3rd possession of the game. First one was a 3-and-out. Second one ended up in a touchdown to Tracy Daniels. They're going to give it to him here, and he's going to be dropped for a big loss back at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, I think Lake Hamilton saw that one coming, going to the right. We moved all of our blockers over there, all of our receivers. And they figured Tracy was going to go that way.
Tracy now needs, let's see, he came in the game needing 41 for the record, as they give him a 2-yard loss here. He's got 41 yards tonight, so he needs 47 for the record. Play action pass. Jones now being flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to throw this one. And was there somebody in the area? Abington was back there, and they're going to give that to him. And they're not going to say it's it would be a big loss there if they call that intentional grounding. But they don't, because we did have a receiver in the area. In high school football, it doesn't matter if you're outside the pocket and you throw the ball past the line of scrimmage. None of that matters. There has to be a receiver in the area, and Abel Abington did a good job. He just took off running back the line of scrimmage to get there, make it seem like he was in the area. Everybody knew we were throwing it away there. 3rd down and 12 for the Cyclones. So Luke Jones looks like he's trying to bring a man in motion. He does. Mackay Foster back to pass on 3rd and long. Throwing across the middle, and it's going to be tipped and incomplete. He had Foster there, and that was a fantastic play by their safety, Jacob Muddiman, who came to knock that down. He's got the most interceptions on the team and the most fumble recoveries, and I'm glad that one didn't end up in an interception.
You know, Lake Hamilton is showing that they've got a pretty good pass rush. They're putting some pressure on our quarterback.
Well, that time we had a lot of time to throw there, and that wasn't a bad pass. It was going to hit Mackay Foster in stride, but a good job there by their defense. Russell's going to punt the football away here on 4th and 12. Their return man back inside the 20. D.A. Reed had the last one partially blocked. This one isn't. It was high in the air, and it's going to be short of the return man. It's going to hit at the 34, bounce sideways, and be downed at the 32-yard line. So a 24-yard punt with no return, and the Cyclone defense will come back onto the field here with 4:31 left to play here in the first quarter. Russell leading at 6-0.
Maybe it's just me, but it seemed like Reed was rushing that punt. Maybe he was anticipating a big rush.
Landon West, the quarterback, will be under center. Last series he was out of the shotgun a couple of times. And they give it to the wing back, and he'll carry for about a yard. And that'll be it. Didn't fool Russellville. It fooled me on the on where the handoff was. Coy Autry is the one that ran it. Boy, I had no idea where the ball was, and they're going to put him down at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Nearing the 4-minute mark, Russellville leading at 6-0. We have not seen Hayden Barton, so we figure maybe he's not playing. They're going to hand it the first man through. He breaks free. Santilli, and he's going to be drugged down at the 40-yard line, an 8-yard pickup. A quick hitter there. Jay Santilli, number 36.
Yeah, Russellville had a blitz on, and once he got past the blitz, that was scary. He had an open field there.
8-yard pickup, 3rd down and 2, as they'll have it at the nose of the 40. 3:25 left to play here in the first quarter. And Lake Hamilton can be very dangerous if they can grind out first downs. Russell's done a pretty good job. Russell's showing blitz up the middle to try to stop that. The ball's on the turf, and Russell's going to come up with it. They never got the handoff. They were trying to go to Santilli, and it just hit the turf, and they never got it. I don't know who came up with it, but the Cyclones have it.
Number 24, Owens, came up with that.
So Owens with the recovery for Russellville, and the Cyclones are in business at the 39-yard line.
We had another blitz on, and the quarterback was tackled, so I think that probably disrupted the handoff.
So the Cyclones will take over. First turnover of the game, and it's caused by our defense, or actually recovered by our defense. Russellville has it at the 39-yard line of Lake Hamilton. Let's see if Russellville wants to go up top. Quick change here. Nope, they're going to give it to Tracy Daniels on the counter play, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go. No gain on first down. It'll bring up second down. I thought sometimes after turnover, sometimes you go up quick. Up top, they call that quick change, and did not do it there. Trying to go with Tracy on the counter play. Tracy's got the only touchdown tonight. A 37-yard touchdown run on Russellville's second possession. Under 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Again, we had a lightning delay that caused us to start the game an hour later than normal. Second down and 10. Jones is going to hand it off now to D.A. Reed, who's in the backfield, and he's going to be dropped for a loss back at the 42-yard line. I was trying to figure out who that was in the backfield. It was D.A. Reed. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, that's twice we tried running to the outside to the left, and both times Lake Hamilton has responded very well and has thrown us for a loss.
Third down and long. Yeah, I was trying to figure out who that was in the backfield. That may be the first time he's lined up back there, and I think he's still back there. I wonder if Russell's setting up a trick play because he could throw the football. Remember, he was a starting quarterback the last 2 years. He's going to be in the pistol formation behind Luke Jones. Man in motion is Harrison. Back to pass, they've got the screen set up, and one-handed catch by D.A. Reed. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage plus an extra yard. That was thrown over his head, and somehow with that big right hand, he snatched it through. But it's going to bring up fourth down and long as Russellville gets down to the 38, 4-yard completion, and technically that's the first completed pass by Luke Jones tonight. He's 1 of 5 for 4 yards, and that's probably the first reception for D.A. Reed on the season. I think maybe his career, maybe.
I think we're going to go for it.
Russellville's thinking about it. I think they're going to run the clock down is what they're going to do. The play clock's at 13, the game clock at 1:24. Russell's going to run all the way down maybe and take time out here. Now, if they know they're going to punt, they may take a delay game penalty here to save that timeout. We'll see what they decide to do. Sometimes if you're going to punt, if you know you're going to punt, you take the delay game, give yourself an extra 5 yards to work with, but Russellville calling a timeout. We'll take a quick break. 1:11 left to play here in the first quarter. Russellville leads at 6-0. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you looking for a great place to work that offers great pay and benefits? In a safe, clean environment, ConAgra is looking for motivated, energetic people to join their team. ConAgra is recruiting industrial maintenance technicians to fill openings on all shifts. Positions start at $25.61 an hour plus a shift differential. Experience is required, so for immediate consideration, apply online at ConAgraBrands.com/careers. That's ConAgraBrands.com/careers. ConAgra is an equal opportunity employer.
Well, it's been a weird first quarter. Of course, we had delay. I think it moves everybody out of sync. And Russellville turned the ball over on punting, had a punt blocked. They scored a touchdown. Then they had another punt. And right now they're looking at 4th down and 9, leading 6-0, and they're at the Wolf 38-yard line. And Tracy Daniels on along with Luke Jones. And so Russellville looks like they're going for it. Now they're making a late change. Coming on to the field is number 47, Nicholas Hallmark. Russellville needs the 29-yard line of Lake Hamilton for a first down. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, ball on the left hash. Out of the pistol formation, play action. Jones, he's going to throw, trying to get Daniels on the wheel route. He's got the catch. He's got the first down as he's driven out of bounds at the 27-yard line. And that first down brought to you by A Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way.
That was a beautiful pass by Luke. Hit Tracy right in stride.
11 yards on the pickup. It's the second first down of the game for Russellville. It was the wheel route there. They faked the handoff to him instead of the screen. He just makes a wheel. It just circles back around. Daniel's going to get the call here on first down. He's cut down after he gets a yard to the 26.
So far, Lake Hamilton showing a good defense against our run. And Tracy's having a tough time getting past that line of scrimmage.
Well, he's got 42 yards on 6 carries. Of course, had 37 of that on the touchdown carry. Russellville just outside the red zone here by about 6 yards, looking at 2nd down and 9. Russellville does not, they're going to have to snap the ball. It's really close between the game clock and the play clock. Empty backfield here on 2nd down. Luke Jones going to bring a man in motion. That's Harrison. And going to turn and throw a screen pass to Tracy Daniels. And it's complete. It's inside the 25 to about the 23. And that's going to be the last play of the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, it's Russellville 6, Lake Hamilton nothing. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Legendary coach Paul Bear Bryant from Fordyce, Arkansas once said, "It's not the will to win that matters. Everyone has that. It's the will to prepare to win that matters." Congratulations to all the players and coaches who have put in the hours in the summer, in the weight room, in the film room, and on the practice field. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman, and I approve this message because high school athletics prepares for victories on and off the field.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
After 1 quarter play, Russellville 3 first downs to 1 for Lake Hamilton. 73 yards of offense for the Cyclones, 13 for Lake Hamilton. Russellville leads 6-0, but they're looking at 3rd and 5 from the Wolf 22-yard line. Russellville going to bring a man in motion. That's Guzman. Pistol formation. And give it to D.A. Reed. It's a reverse. Back to Luke Jones. He's got a man wide open in the end zone. It's going to be complete at the 1. Touchdown, Warnock Howell. Ran the reverse, handed it off to D.A. Reed. I thought maybe they were setting something up, and the touchdown pass goes from Luke Jones to Warnock Howell for 22 yards, and Russell leads at 12-0.
And there was no one within 10 yards of Howell, or 20 yards of him.
Russellville missed the extra point. We may be getting a sideline warning here. Russellville, I thought they might be going for 2 since we missed the extra point on the first one. Well, we line it up for the Mr. Break and Lube PAT, or are we going for 2 here? I think Russell's going to go for 2. Daniels will be the running back. It will be Luke Jones in there at quarterback. Play action. Russell was going to throw a quick slant. They did to Harrison, but it was blown dead long before that. We have a penalty flag on the play. False start against the Cyclones. That's the first penalty of the game. First quarter, nobody got penalized, and now Russell going to kick the PAT?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like it. They had Fernando Rodriguez, who attempted the first one, messed up the timing there on the snap, and this time they're going to go with Armando Solis, who's 10 of 11 on PATs. That's going to be 5 yards deeper, and it's definitely long enough, and it's good. Russellville leads it 13-0 on the Mr. Break and Lube PAT. When you need an auto repair shop you can count on. We'll take a break. Cyclones lead at 13-0. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
Smoke covers the field because of the fireworks on that. Russellville scoring the touchdown. Russellville goes 39 yards in 7 plays. Luke Jones hit Warnock Howell on the trick play, 22-yard touchdown pass. Solis added the extra point. The drive took 3 minutes and 17 seconds, and Russellville makes it 13-0 here with 11:52 left to play in the first half. You don't want to start talking about winning the game and all that quickly, but it is good that Russellville turned the turnover into points. And, again, Russellville would not just like to win the game. Winning the game would be great. But if they can, they'd love to win it by 13 points and more, and that's exactly what they're up by right now. So Lee's going to kick off for the Cyclones here with 11:52 here in the first half. And over and kick's going to hit, and it's a free ball. It's going to be scooped up at the 19-yard line across the 20, 25, 30, and getting helped by his teammates to pick up an extra 5 yards to the 35-yard line as Owens returns it there for 17 yards.
And number 40, Parker Teague, is the one who made first contact with it.
5-yard line.
Cyclones will be off next week. It's their bye week, whether they make the playoffs or not. That's the one good thing about having the bye week in the last week. If you make the playoffs, it's like you got an off week, getting ready for the playoffs. Lake Hamilton may feel like they're up against the 8 ball a little bit. Not much to show from their offense, and a turnover. They're going to hand it off and pick up a yard, and that's going to be it. Maybe feel like they have to do something and see if they press a little bit. Jay Santilli there with the 1-yard gain. They give him 2 to the 37. They usually stick with their game plan. They usually don't panic. But again, if Lake Hamilton loses tonight, they are knocked out of trying to make the playoffs, so this means a lot to them. Cyclones leading it here 13-0, nearing the 11-minute mark. Again, we were delayed by an hour for lightning. Delayed all the senior activities. Split formation here on 2nd down and long. Santilli gets it, and he'll be taken down at the 40-yard line.
No, that was Audrey.
Yeah, it was Audrey. Coy Autry. And pick up 3 yards on the play, 3rd down and 5. Cyclone defense this year against them, 48% of the time they give up the 3rd down conversion. The defense gave the Cyclone offense a short field for that 2nd touchdown, just 39-yard drive. Here's a toss sweep to Owens, and he's trying to take it left side, and he can't quite get the 1st down. Broke that initial tackle, and he stopped a yard shy of the 1st down. Deep in their own end, we'll see what they want to do after the 4-yard pickup. It's going to be 4th down and 1.
They're going for it.
Well, Cyclone defense gives up 1st downs 56% of the time on 4th down conversions. They're at least going to line up. They're going to go for it. With this kind of offense, you feel like you can always get a yard. Quarterback under center, hard count. They're trying to get Russellville to jump. Landon West stands back up. They got 4 seconds on the play clock, and they are going to hand it off. They're going to give it to Owens, who's trying to run the sweep, and I don't think he got it.
No.
He needed the 45-yard line. You know, I like our chances if they try to run wide on us. I think that's what they tried to do there because we got a lot of speed, and Russellville stops him about a half-yard shy. So officially no gain, and the Cyclones will start again for the 2nd time on Lake Hamilton's side of the 50. Last time was a fumble recovery. This one a turnover on downs. Russellville has the ball at the Lake Hamilton 44-yard line. Luke Jones with Tracy Daniels in the backfield, 2 receivers to each side. Tracy's going, no, ball's on the turf. He tried to pull it from Tracy Daniels as the fake handoff. It's a read play, and sometimes that happens. Jones was able to fall on it back at the 45-yard line, averted disaster there.
Well, the reason they did that is because there was 2 defenders right there for Lake Hamilton, and Luke could see he wasn't going to make it.
Well, it's a read play. If the end crashes, you pull it and keep it yourself, and there's miscommunication. Again, the turf probably a little wet, and that ball scraping up against it on the snap. 2nd down and long. Pump fake for Jones, nothing there. He's going to tuck it and run. He's going to be hit from behind, hit hard. He picks up a couple yards down to the 43, but he was level. Get it to the 42, officially a 3-yard pickup. Jones now 4 carries for 17 yards. 3rd down and 8 for Russellville. Cyclones changing out some personnel, probably a passing down here, but Russell may be going for it. If so, they think they got 2 downs to make 8 yards. They call the play, and you can see 3 or 4 guys checking the wristbands here. Play clock down to 12, 8.5 to go here in the first half. Russellville leading 13-0. Jones rolling to his left. He'll throw across the middle. It's going to be intercepted at the 27-yard line. Across the 40, they've got the edge. Midfield, 45, and taken down at the 40-yard line. That's Jacob Mudderman. Man, he makes a living back there. He's got 5 turnovers on the season. He's the one that made the great play earlier. And, boy, got that one. Picked that one off at the 27-yard line. He returns it all the way to the Cyclone 40, 33 yards on the return. Maybe just forced it a little bit. To be honest with you, I don't think he ever saw the safety jump up there.
I don't think so either.
And so the Wolves get the first Cyclone turnover, and they start their first drive of the game on Cyclone's side of the 50. That's his 3rd interception, most on the team. He's got 2 fumble recoveries. They're going to hand it off on the sweep. Autry here, he's got the 35 and taken down at the 31-yard line. Coy Autry actually had come in motion as the wingback and took the handoff, and when you do that, you actually get a running start. I'm going to say he's down at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the play, and this offense is geared for the 2nd and 3rd and short. They can pick up 8 yards on first down, but even with that, they're only averaging 1.8 yards on first down. Russellville leading 13-0, but Lake Hamilton driving. Play action. A throw, complete a screen pass. It's going nowhere as Autry is taken down back at the 35. It's going to be a loss of 3 on the play.
And number 15, Foster, had that red. I mean, he was right there on the receiver.
Well, I know they're trying to catch Russellville napping, but I'm kind of surprised there. They run the fake play when they only need 2nd down and 2, which as much as they've struggled on offense, an odd call there. They've only got 27 total yards of offense. They're looking now at 3rd down and 5 at Russellville's 35-yard line. Nearing 7 minutes to go here in the first half. The Cyclones leading at 13-0. Russellville turning it over on the interception, and Lake Hamilton, I think, is going to run the clock down before they call a timeout. And they'll call a timeout here with 6:53 left to play in the first half. Russell leading at 13-0. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Watch your money grow with First State Bank's My Rewards checking. Earn 4% APY on balances up to $25,000 and nationwide ATM fee refunds. Plus, First State Bank makes banking easy with mobile banking and drive-through banking 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Don't wait. Make the switch. Earn more interest with My Rewards checking. Now, qualifications must be met to earn 4% APY. If qualifications are not met, the account will earn 0.05 APY that statement cycle. First State Bank, member FDIC.
And a lot of rain tonight. I know we're playing on turf, but the turf is still wet. And it just seems, I know it's not muddy out there, but it really seems like both teams are a little sluggish. And maybe it's not so much the weather, it's the fact that they were delayed an hour. Sometimes you get out of that rhythm of knowing what you're going to do. Right now, Russellville leads at 13-0, but neither offense setting the world on fire. Lake Hamilton 27 yards of offense, Russellville 97 yards. The Wolves now looking at 3rd and 5 from the Cyclones' 35-yard line. Landon West will go under center here. And he'll give it off to Owens, who starts on the sweep, cuts it back inside. He's going to lean forward. And one official had him at the 31, the other one at the 32. They're going to give him the 32, so it'll be 4th down and 2 on the play. They have not attempted a field goal all season. I doubt they'll start here. From here, it'd be a long one. And so they're going to go for it on 4th and 2. If they went for it on 4th and 1 from not near this deep in Cyclone territory, they're definitely going for it here. They call timeout. They may be calling another one here. They're sending the replacements or the different personnel on, and there's 8 seconds as they break the huddle. They may be calling a timeout here. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Do they get the snap off? They do. Play action. West back to pass, and he's going to be swarmed and sacked back at the 40. Boy, it just seemed like Lake Hamilton was out of sync. But when I look in the secondary, they had 3 players in the secondary of the Cyclones, and all of them were covered up.
Yeah, the good coverage by that secondary. That's what made this play. Well, we was able to sack the quarterback.
Sack for an 8-yard loss, and the Cyclone defense once again answers the bell. And Russellville throwing an interception, but the defense comes up big and doesn't even allow them to get the first down. Russellville will take over at their own 4. That's big when they get the big interception on our side of the 50, and we make them go 3 and out. Luke Jones going to keep it himself and stumble forward there for a pickup of 9 yards just shy of the 50. They're still keying on Tracy Daniels. That one, though, a 9-yard pickup for Jones. He's got 26 yards on 5 carries, going quickly again, the same exact play. This time Jones has the first down, still following his blockers, and he gets inside the 45 to the 44-yard line for Jones.
As long as they're giving it to you, take it.
Cyclones went quick on that one, but not as quick here, but still they are lining up without huddling. They have it 1st and 10 at the Lake Hamilton 44-yard line. Here's the give to Tracy Daniels. He's going to be taken down hard at the 41-yard line after that Better Way Realty first down. See where they put it down. I got to be exact when Tracy's chasing a record here. Pickup of 3. He's got 45 yards now. Again, needed 88 for the record. And he'll get the call here and get inside the 40. Look, he just ran into a pile and picked up 2 more yards as he came out of it at the 38-yard line. 3rd down and 4 for the Cyclones.
3rd down and 4 at the Wolves' 38-yard line.
And Russell going to take their time, not go as quick here. Nearing 4.5 to go in the first half. Russell leading 13-0. Looking at 3rd down and 4. Guzman in motion. He may be the lead blocking back. He is. And so is Daniels for Jones. And he's got the first down as he's taken down inside the 35. That's a Better Way Realty first down.
Well, they just got flagged. Lake Hamilton did.
They put the ball down at the 32-yard line. That's where they're setting it down. The flag is back at the 30. And umpire talking about it with the referee.
I think it's on number 15.
Referee is in the white hat. And we'll see. Lake Hamilton's moving back a little bit. Russell's kind of hovering around the football. We'll wait and see. Here's the referee. They call a dead ball here, so it's after the play. Personal foul. So it'll be 15-yard penalty. That's the first penalty on Lake Hamilton. It's a big one. It's a personal foul one. And it'll be a 15-yarder. Puts the Cyclone in the red zone. Russellville has it 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Tracy Daniels had gotten his 38th touchdown earlier. Maybe looking for a second one. Russell moving. People in motion to the right side. Pistol formation. Jones takes the handoff. He'll throw to the end zone, and it is complete. Did he stay in? Waiting for the signal. Touchdown! Peyton Harrison there on the catch. Jones connects with Harrison for 17 yards and the score. I thought he caught it and stayed in, but I was waiting for the back judge there for the signal, and he had a good look at it, and he signals touchdown. That's Harrison's 3rd touchdown reception in his Cyclone career, and for Luke Jones, his 12th of the season.
Yeah, Lake Hamilton thought Russellville was going to run to that right side, and Jones came out to the left.
The Mr. Break and Loop extra point has been an adventure. The Russellville Cyclones missed the first one. The second one they made, but only after they made it tougher on themselves after a penalty. And Russellville leading here 19-0 decided to go for 2. They decided to go for 2 last time, but didn't have that penalty. Jones going to keep it himself on the Tebow play, and he's not going to get it, not even close. So it's 19-0. Russellville leads it here with 4:02 left to play in the first half. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Now all gifts come from the North Pole. This year, Santa's getting all his John Deere gifts from Greenway because they make it easy to shop online, ship to your door, or pick up in store. From apparel, to toys, to tools, to tractors, Greenway has something for everyone on the nice list. Hey, stop elfing around. Christmas is coming fast. You can get something for everyone on your list in stores or online at gogreenway.com.
KCJC, Darknell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
Cyclones go 60 yards in 6 plays after the defense had answered the bell and stopped them on a 3 and out after they got in the ball after our turnover. Took him a minute 56 to do it. Jones hits Harrison for a 17-yard touchdown pass. The two-point conversion failed with 4:02 left to play here in the first half. The Cyclones lead at 19-0. Well, it's not been exactly the way that Russellville had wanted to do it. However, all that you can look at right now is the scoreboard. It hadn't been pretty, but the Cyclones lead it. And Lake Hamilton, Russellville's held their offense down to just 22 yards here in the first half. They look almost anemic, and I don't know if I've ever thought that about a Lake Hamilton offense. So Lease is going to kick it off, and Owens is going to handle it at the 15-yard line. Running back towards the middle. He's got an opening here at the 30, 35, 40. Stacked up there, picks up an extra 5 yards to the 45. 30-yard return for Owens. And that's where the Wolves will take over. They have 2 timeouts and 3:53. Plenty of time for any offense. They're going to put him down at the 44, and that's where Lake Hamilton will start. Tell you, if Russellville, though, if they get a quick 3 and out, even with Lake Hamilton's offense eating up a lot of time, you know, we still have 3 timeouts, and the Cyclones could tack on another score. Russellville will kick off to start the second half. So if Lake Hamilton feels like they could score, they can do that back-to-back thing where they score on 2 consecutive possessions. Wing T formation for Landon West. And he's going to hand it off to Owens. It's a sweep to the far left side, and he's going to take on a would-be tackler. And I think that's Sims that drops him after a 1-yard gain. That's Barnell, number 27, that got him after a 1-yard pickup. They keep running that little sweep to the left side, just pounding that, and they haven't had a whole lot of success. 3 yards has been their longest run on that side. Tell you what, they've hit us for the most yards was those quick hitters right up the gut. Russell making adjustment on that. 2nd down and 9 for the Wolves at their own 45-yard line. West looking it over. Under center. Play action. Back to pass. He's going to throw. Second man's wide open. It's completed pass. He's got enough for the first down at the 42-yard line. If he hits him in stride, he scores. Hagen Tyler was wide open.
Yeah, we must have had a breakdown in our coverage because there was nobody around him.
Pick up a 13 yards there, and that's the second completion for Landon West. 2 of 10 tonight for 10 yards, and that one goes for 13 because the only other completed pass was a screen pass that went for negative yards. That gives them a first down, and they can milk the clock a little bit. 2:45 left, play clock at 18. They still have 2 timeouts. They're at the Cyclone 42-yard line. Again, wing T formation. Running back at 2 wing backs. Back to pass, more traditional, and they're going to take a shot, and they got a man down there, and it's incomplete, but 2 flags coming in. That's going to be pass interference on the Cyclones on that far side. They throw it down to the 15-yard line, and Cyclone player felt like he was beat, so he took him down because it was, if he completes that pass, it's a touchdown or much bigger than a 15-yard gain. So Russell going to be hit with a penalty, and that's going to give Lake Hamilton their second first down of this drive. Waiting for them to officially put it down at the 27 there.
That's not
where it'll be,
penalty,
and
really.
I'll have it at the 27, ball on the right hash mark, 2:29 left. That was more traditional drop back pass. So this one they hand off to the wing back running the short side of the field. I think they could have had more success running on that right side. That's the first time we've really seen that as they hand it to Patton. No, sorry, that's Owens on the no, that was Patton on the carry.
Yeah, Peyton.
Patton on the carry. So he gets 6 yards to the 21-yard line. 2nd down and 4. Play clock at 14. Back to pass once again. He's going to have to backpedal and roll out to the right. He's going to fire, and nobody's there. That's got to be intentional grounding. There is no receiver in the area. They're talking it over, and Coach Wheeler saying that's got to be intentional grounding by Landon West. There was no receiver anywhere. And they're going to say, nope, just an incomplete pass. I don't see how that wasn't. I mean, doesn't matter in high school football if you get outside the tackles, throw it past the sticks. Doesn't matter. So 3rd down and 4, a break for Lake Hamilton as they have it 3rd and 4, an hour 21-yard line. Clock is stopped with 1:49 left. And still with 2 timeouts, they could still run the football here to pick up this first down. West under center. Bring him in motion. They'll hand it off to him. At the 20, and he'll get right, stop there, and let's see, it's going to be about a 2-yard stop or 2 yards shy of the first down. I was looking at that because it looked like they were wrestling over the football. Did you see that?
Yeah, it was Thomas. It's hard for me to tell a 0 and an 8 on our jerseys, but I think that was Thomas.
Well, the way we were wrestling, I thought maybe we'd gotten a fumble recovery there. 4th down, they're going to go for it. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And I think Cyclones may be calling timeout. Dave Wheeler's going to use his first timeout. 1:09 left to play here in the first half. 4th and 2 coming for Lake Hamilton. About 2.5 really is what they need for the first down at the 20-yard line. We're going to keep it right here because we're already into this timeout. Coming up at halftime, we'll give you some scores. Again, Russellville really interested in the Van Buren Mountain Home football game. Greenwood and PA is what everybody else is interested in. Minute 9 left to play here in the first half. So we had a coach in here asking some questions. And Murphy there that officially had 1 carry there for 1 yard. And so it's going to be 4th down, officially 3, but more like 2.5 yards for the first down. And Coach Wheeler using a timeout here on to talk to his defense. Again, Russellville would like to win by 13. If they win by 13, it really doesn't matter what else is going on. But if they can win by 4 and Mountain Home lose, we got all this stuff going on. You know, PA I thought was dead in the water at one point. They've come back. They trailed Greenwood, but by 10, 37-27. We are keeping an eye on that. And also Mountain Home, they lead by 10, 27-17. Here, Russellville leading at 19-0. Lake Hamilton is driven down to our 20-yard line, 4th down and 2. West under center. He's going to turn and hand it off, and they've got the first down and more at the 15, the 10, the 5, and that's where Russellville's going to tackle him, as that's Coy Autry with a big gainer of 15 yards. And they have it 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They're going to put him down at the 6-yard line. Pick up a 14 on the play. 1st and goal. They're going quickly. They usually don't do this. They hand it off to Autry, and Russell was in the huddle. They knew what play was coming because they're going to drop him for a big loss back at the 11-yard line. A loss of 5 yards on the play, and now Lake Hamilton's going to use a timeout here with 43.6 seconds left. We'll take a break. Russellville leads at 19-0. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Liberty Car Wash in Russellville, you have options. You can wash your car yourself or drive through one of the automatic car washes. Liberty Car Wash also gives you the option of washing your fur baby. Why make a mess in your home and risk clogging your drains when you can wash Max at Liberty Car Wash? Visit Liberty Car Wash today on Knoxville Avenue and South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville, where you always have options.
Lake Hamilton using a timeout. And what happened there is I had them as using a timeout, but they took the timeout off of Russellville. So I don't know if something happened and Russellville called that timeout or what, because I don't think the Cyclones would have needed to take a timeout there. It's looking at 2nd and goal from the 11-yard line for Lake Hamilton. They took it off of Russellville. So they showed Lake Hamilton still with 2 timeouts. So we'll be able to check that and see. They put a second back on the clock. There's 45 seconds left. West back to pass. He's going to throw for the end zone. It's going to be complete. Touchdown, Lake Hamilton. Lake Hamilton on 2nd goal from the 11. West hooks up with Parker Vandy, his 2nd touchdown reception of the season and the 2nd touchdown pass for Landon West. And just like that, the Wolves get on the board.
You know, before the rain hit, I was watching Lake Hamilton kick extra points before they had to leave the field. They weren't doing the best in the world. I'm hoping that'll stay with us Maybe he'll miss this one.
They started this drive at their own 44-yard line, and Brian Garcia with the extra point. It's good. 19-7. We'll take a break. 40 seconds left to play here in the first half. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Miller Roofing Company, a family-owned company treating you like family. Who's a part of the Miller family of employees? Shannon Yarborough loves her work with residential customers.
I work with all the residential customers. I organize and schedule their roofs. I love logistics, problem solving. I love the atmosphere about working at Miller Roofing Company. It's a great company, and I love working with people.
Your friends at Miller Roofing. See them on South Arkansas and Russellville, and follow them on Facebook.
Well, for a team that doesn't pass very much, they drop back 4 times on that drive. Lake Hamilton goes 56 yards in 8 plays. Landon West hit Parker Vandy for an 11-yard touchdown pass on second goal. The extra point by Garcia is good. Drive took 3 minutes and 22 seconds with 40 seconds left to play here in the first half. Wolves are on the board, but Cyclones lead at 19-7. And so Russellville did what they didn't want to do. They gave up touchdown here, and we'll see what happens after the kickoff. Mekhi Foster going to take this at the 12-yard line. He's running laterally at the 20, cuts back. He reverses field, and he's got some room. He's across the 25 now. If he can pick up a block or two, picks one up by Kyron Clendenin. He's across the 35-40, tripped up there at the 43-yard line. Mekhi Foster with a big gain, reversed field, end up getting 31 yards on the return. And Russellville can do something with this if they want to. They have the ball at their own 43. They're going to have to kick off to start the second half, but maybe they can get a cheap score here. And Chase Canfield said that they did signal timeout for Lake Hamilton, but the scoreboard up here shows us with 1. But they keep the timeouts down there, so I'm sure they say we have 2 timeouts left. We have the ball at the 42-yard line and 2 timeouts and 26 seconds left here in the first half. Russellville leading by 12. Jones out of the shotgun, back to pass. Steps up in the pocket, throws across the middle, it's intercepted. He was looking for the receiver, and the receiver never turned around. Miscommunication there, and it's going to be picked off by Riley Poole. And I can't tell who he threw the ball to. I think he was going to Abel Abington, but it was intercepted by Poole at the Lake Hamilton 43-yard line. And so Lake Hamilton with, they say 2 timeouts, we say 1 and 21 seconds left. They're really not apt to score quickly. So maybe they're just happy just to stop us, but I don't know. They may try to throw one here, try to break one. But they have the ball at their 43-yard line. West will set up the screen, nothing there. We have a flag back in the backfield after the incomplete pass. I'm sure that's going to be holding. It's in the area of holding. We'll see if Russellville wants to back them up. Not worried about getting the ball back here, so we figure Coach Wheeler will accept the penalty. It'll be 10 yards from the spot. Lake Hamilton just penalized 1 time so far in this half. It was a personal foul, dead ball foul. This one will be a holding penalty, and it's 10 yards from the line of scrimmage is where they threw the flag down. So 10 yards moving back, and it's first down and 20 from the 33-yard line. 14.2 seconds left to play here in the first half. Clock will start on the snap. And West with a tight formation, and he will take a knee, and that'll be the end of the first half. Russellville leads it at halftime, 19-7. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Right deal, right price, right here at Phil Wright Autoplex. Johnny Story along to remind you about the Phil Wright difference. You know, there's a distinct and comfortable hometown feeling whenever you shop Phil Wright. But that's to be expected after 48 years in the business, but it's actually also attributable to their long-term employees and their great sales professionals and service professionals. Service after the sale, selection, it's all at Phil Wright, Russellville.
Word is spreading fast about how fantastic the food is over at Ridgewood Brothers Barbecue in the big city of Russellville. Slow-cooked barbecue, quality meat done the right way. But did you know if you have a big event coming, we're talking weddings, maybe some people coming in from out of town for a business meeting that you really want to impress, Ridgewood Brothers Barbecue can help you out. Definitely hit up Grant and the gang over there at Ridgewood Brothers Barbecue for catering. Shane Shane here with you once again for Ridgewood Brothers.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and versatility built in, like #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today. In the River Valley, see River Valley Tractor on Weir Road in Russellville.
No tricks, just treats.
An R&R Tire Express.
Right now, just $5 gets you started on any set of Yokohama tires. Like a new set of Yokohama Ascend GT tires. Plus, you'll get 6 months, same as cash. And everyone's approved. And that's not all. You'll get free installation, free lifetime balance, rotation, and 12 months, 24-hour roadside assistance. R&R Tire Express. Now open on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville.
Welcome back. We're at the half. The Cyclones are leading Lake Hamilton by a score of 19-7. We have a few scores that we can pass along to you. Of course, looking at the 6A West is the ones we're really kind of focused on right now. Mountain Home leading Van Buren in the third quarter, 34-17. That game doesn't mean anything if Russell can take care of business in a big way here. We win by 13 or more. Greenwood, you don't think they take things personally? They lost the state championship game to PA. They're starting to try to pour on PA right now in the third quarter, 51-27. Little Rock Christian starting the Mercy Rule against Greenbrier, 35-0. Silent Springs is open. In the River Valley, Clinton leading Amar, and supposed to be the biggest game involving some River Valley teams, 14-12 in the fourth quarter. Tell you what, our buddy Shane Martin, who's a play-by-play guy for Atkins, you're off this week, so what does he have to do? He has to drive up to Harrison to cover Clarksville and Harrison leading Clarksville 42-3. And once again, Dardanelle forfeited the game against Alma, would not make the trip, and Alma on senior night, not real happy about that. They win by forfeit, but this was their senior night, so they're going to win tonight. Officially, it's 1-0 in high school football, but I think they would rather play the game to honor their seniors. Alma, #1 in their conference, so they will be playing outside of that. Dardanelle, I think they'll take on Clarksville next week. Russellville leading here 19-7 here at the half. Lake Hamilton going to get the ball to start the second half. What's your thoughts of the first half?
Well, I think it's been our defense. We have stopped them on fourth down. One of them we went down and scored. Turnovers. We're in the backfield putting pressure not only on the runner but on the quarterback as well. So our defenses look good. We're having a little bit of problem controlling the line of scrimmage on offense, getting Tracy loose, but he did break up the middle, broke a couple of tackles, and went in for a score. But right now our defense is looking, I think, very good.
Well, the turnovers by Russellville is what hurt him. Russell's looking at 19-0 to get a turnover. Lake Hamilton turns that into points. Turnover there at the end to ensure the fact that Lake Hamilton can go that twofer where they get back-to-back scores. If they can open up the second half with a touchdown drive, that's going to be big for Lake Hamilton and Russellville, their offense, our defense, depending on what happens to start the second half. We're going to give you some halftime stats. So we're also going to look around what's going on in Cyclone Country, and we have a Cyclone history segment, all that coming up here at halftime. Russellville leads it by a score of 19-7. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat and Eat on the Dover Square is serving up delicious home-cooked meals and entertainment for the whole family. It's like gathering at Grandma's house, but with karaoke on Tuesday nights and live bands on Friday and Saturday nights. Bring the family to Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat and Eat, 9733 Market Street in Dover. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner Tuesday through Saturday, 6:30 a.m. to close. And don't forget about the Sunday buffet, 11 to 3. Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat and Eat in Dover.
If you like supporting local small town, then you should go down to Funky Town Mall. We've got over 80 vendors from our very own community with tons of varieties such as vintage, antiques, collectibles, furniture, painted or stained, art, decor, holiday decor, glassware, pottery, farmhouse, jewelry, clothing, new, ancient and worn, western wear, frame, autographs, sports pictures, puzzles, kids' toys, sports, trading cards, books, albums. Did you get all that? Well, I guess then you're just going to have to come see for yourself. We've got something for the whole family. 1612 South Arkansas. Like us on Facebook and see what's new and ask about our shipping and layaway options. Come on down to Funky Town.
The Russellville School District is seeking route substitute and trip bus drivers. Route drivers start at $30.38 per hour with pay increases for years of experience. Substitute drivers make $30.38 per hour on routes. Drivers interested in trips earn $15.45 per hour for the duration of the event, and bus monitors can make $15 per hour. Route drivers and monitors are eligible for insurance and retirement. No CDL. RSD is a registered training site. Apply at russellvilleschools.net transportation page.
Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer. You'll find Burnett Affordable Buildings and C&H carports for garages, barns, carport sheds, and more. At Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, they believe in high-quality buildings that last and excellent customer service that makes a difference. Visit Duval's AffordablePortableBuildings.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville today.
Welcome back to Cyclone Stadium. We're in the Alathus Realty broadcast booth. Russellville leading at the half over Lake Hamilton 19-7. The Cyclones need to win tonight to keep their playoff hopes alive in a bunch of different scenarios. It's funny. Coach Wheeler told me, he says, if we win by 13 or more, we're in. And another coach said, well, we still got other things that have to happen. I really don't know, to be honest with you. All I know is I can tell you if Russellville wins, whether it's by 13 or not, there's very specific things, just one different scenario that has to happen where Russellville doesn't make it. And so odds are if we win, we're probably going to be in. But I hate to call it until you're for 100% sure. But, it's one of those things. So we don't look around at Cyclone Country, what else is going on. The high school volleyball season came to a close this past week. They did make the state playoffs as a 3 seed. They faced the number 2 seed out of the South, the Lakeside Lady Rams, and Lady Cyclones lost on Tuesday 3-1. That was in the 5A state tournament in Searcy. Cross-country teams did very well at the conference meet yesterday at Siloam Springs. Both the boys and girls finished second in conference. The boys were just 4 points away from the defending state champions Mountain Home Bombers. The girls finished second to defending state champions Greenwood Lady Bulldogs, but they had a really good showing. I mean, River Hardiman, who's he's going to go to the Hall of Fame in Russellville. He's actually going to run track or run cross country at Missouri next year. He fantastic. Brooklyn Nicholson, Madeline Honoron, Carson Walker, an 8th grader who helped the junior high Whirlwinds win the conference championship. The girls from the Lady Whirlwinds won the conference championship, just to name a few there. I do want to say River Hardiman and junior Paul Rivera, they were 1st and 3rd overall. Seniors Ethan Whitlock and Ryan George, they ended up making all conference along with Hardiman and Rivera. The varsity girls, Brooklyn Nicholson and Lily Stubblefield, also with Kelly Hernandez, they also made all conference. The high school teams will travel to Oaklawn Park on Thursday where they compete for the 5A state championship. In swim, they had their first inter-squad meet yesterday, but their first meet will actually be on November the 2nd. That'll be at home at the Aquatic Center. They're also going to host 5A state swim meet again this year. So all the swim team, they don't do anything but win state championships, it seems like. Cyclone Madness coming up on Thursday, November 9th at Cyclone Arena. All the basketball teams, you get your basketball fix early on there on that Thursday. Russellville JV closed out their season on Monday, losing to Little Rock Christian. The junior high team got the revenge, though, as the 9th graders won. I believe 24-8 was the final score last night. 9th graders traveling to Little Rock Christian and winning that game. And also a couple signings coming up for the Cyclone baseball team on Wednesday, November 8th at RHS Cafeteria at 3:30. Josh Powell, Cyclone baseball player, will sign with CBC. And 30 minutes after that at 4 o'clock, Noah Abington, the Cyclone golfer, will sign his letter of intent to play golf at Arkansas Tech. So congratulations to Josh Powell and Noah Abington. Russellville leads it here 19-7. We come back, we're going to get to the Cyclone history segment and also have your stats from the first half. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
All About Auto Insurance understands that whether you have the ideal history that other companies desire or a not-so-perfect history, you still deserve the best coverage with a company you can trust at the best price for you. All About Auto Insurance is your low down payment and low monthly payment discount insurance company that offers the right coverages with the personal touch you would expect from your neighborhood insurance agent. Come by their new location at 701 East Main Street in Russellville for a free second opinion today.
Johnny Storian with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
Mr. Brake and Lube wants you to know when it comes to your engine, not all motor oils are created equal. That's why they only offer name brand motor oils that you can trust, like Pennzoil, Castrol, Mobil One, and more. So don't pay top dollar for cheap generics. Mr. Brake and Lube can work your vehicle pretty much bumper to bumper, plus complete auto glass service. So call 219-5438 or visit 1415 East Main Street. Mr. Brake and Lube, your one-stop maintenance shop.
If you pay for your own health insurance or you're looking for coverage, do not go online for quotes. You'll get endless calls from call centers and they will not stop. Instead, call Becky, the health plan lady. She can provide sound advice for your health insurance needs. Her freedom of choice plans lets you pick your doctors, no deductibles, no copays, and it's 30 to 60% lower cost than Obamacare. Call Becky at 479-886-2475 or go to healthplanlady.com.
Welcome back here at Cyclone Stadium. We'll tell you the halftime stats for you and also tell you that we have posted them on our Cyclone Booth Facebook page that you can check out. But we'll go through some of them for you here. Not an offensive explosion for either team, really. 142 yards of offense for Russellville, just 62 yards of offense for Lake Hamilton. For Russellville, Luke Jones was 5 of 11 for 58 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Receiving, Tracy Daniels has the most catches, 2 for 15. Warnock Howell had 1 reception for 22 yards. That was a touchdown reception. Peyton Harrison had the other touchdown reception of 17 yards. Running the football, it's been Tracy Daniels, 8 carries, 48 yards, and a touchdown. He is now 40 away from becoming the all-time leading rusher in Cyclone history, just 40 yards away from breaking Tracy Steiger's record. Luke Jones, the quarterback, 7 carries for 39 yards. For the Wolves, it's been Darylyn Owens with 8 carries, 24 yards. Coy Autry 6 carries for 17 yards. Landon West, the quarterback throwing, he's 3 of 6 for 21 yards and a touchdown reception. That was to Parker Vandy. Russell's had turned the ball over twice, 2 interceptions. The Wolves have turned the ball over once, a fumble recovery. Russell turned into a touchdown. Plays are even, 27 for Russellville, 30 for Lake Hamilton. Penalties, both teams have been penalized 2 times. Russellville 20 yards, Lake Hamilton 25. Russellville 3 of 7 on third down conversions. They went for 1 fourth down and made it. The Wolves 1 of 7 on third down conversions. They're 1 of 4 on fourth down conversions. Russellville leads it on the main stat there, the scoreboard, by a score of 19-7. Russellville ran up 19-0 right off the bat, and Lake Hamilton scoring there with 40 seconds left. Time now for one of my favorite segments, the Cyclone History segment. All right, so let's look at this. 1993 is what we're going back to. Russellville was 8-3-1 on the season. On that season, they opened by tying Morrilton 14-14. They beat Conway, which is always important if you're a Cyclone. Beat Conway that year 21-7. They would later lose to Conway in the second round of the state playoffs. That happened twice in the span of 3 years. But that's not what we're focusing on. Yeah, Russellville had won 8+ games the year before and the year after. It's a pretty good 3-year segment there for Russellville. And like I said, they had lost to Conway playoffs the year after and beat him in the regular season, losing the playoffs. But 1993, the one we're focusing on, is the third game of the season. Russellville defeated Lake Hamilton 13-7. Lake Hamilton had won the state championship the year before in 92. They made the finals 91, 92, and 93. So they made the finals 3 consecutive years, won the title once. So that was the state championship team returning, who had made it back to the state championship. And Russellville had beaten them 13-7 19-7. Lake Hamilton had lost 2 games that year. They lost to Russellville, and then they didn't lose again until the state championship game. They got beat by Malvern, who was led by some guy named Madre Hill. That score was 20-9. But Russellville had ended the Lake Hamilton 15-game winning streak, beating Lake Hamilton that year 13-7, and on top of that, it was the 400th win for a Russellville Cyclone football team. All that happened on the 3rd game of the season in 1993. That's your Cyclone history segment. We're going to take a break, come back with more of your halftime show. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Every player on the football team has an important job so the team can reach its goal and success. Join our team at Lexicon right now and we'll help you reach your goals and success. Lexicon offers free on-the-job training through our own Lexicon University. We also offer competitive pay, a great health care plan, paid vacation, a sweet 401k plan, and more. Find out more at lexicon-inc.com/football.
ABC Children's Academy is currently enrolling with 14 locations in Pope, Johnson, and Yell County. ABC provides all-day childcare, as well as a variety of enrollment options for families, including Arkansas Better Chance for ages 3 to 5, plus more. Visit abcchildrensacademy.com for more info, and come by their central office on 4th Street in Russellville to apply in person, or call 567-5650. ABC Children's Academy. Changing our world one student at a time.
When it comes to buying or selling a home, there really is a better way. As soon as you start talking with our team at A Better Way Realty in Russellville, you're going to feel the difference. Imagine if you had a great friend in the real estate industry, someone who genuinely cared about you and your family and was passionate about taking care of you. That is the philosophy of everyone who works here at A Better Way Realty. We want your business because we earn it, period. Discover what experience and heart can do with A Better Way Realty. Find us on Facebook and see the difference. A Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way.
Experienced installers needed. That's right. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air is needing experienced installers. Candidates must have a minimum of 2 years experience with HVAC installation, must have a valid driver's license, and be able to pass a drug test. Serious inquiries only. Contact Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 or drop off a resume at their office. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back. We're at Cyclone Stadium in the Lathis Realty broadcast booth. We're at halftime. Russellville leading Lake Hamilton by a score of 19-7. We're delayed by an hour because of a lightning delay. And but we're about to catch up on the Greenwood PA game because they're still in the 3rd quarter. Greenwood leading Pulaski Academy 58-27. Mountain Home ahead of Van Buren in the 4th quarter 41-24. That's with about 4 minutes left. That game probably going to go Mountain Home's way. Little Rock Christian has beaten Greenbrier by a score of 55-7. That was 35-0 quickly, so a mercy rule in the second half. Siloam Springs is open. That's your mark of the 6A West. I want to tell you that Pulaski Academy, ensuring that they're going to be no worse than a 3 seed, they will definitely move up to Class 7A next year because of the rules with the private schools. Little Rock Christian could move up if they make the finals of the state playoffs this year, and that would mean Russellville would lose 2 of the both of the private schools. We know we're losing Greenbrier. They're going to move down to 5A. We know Southside is going to probably take PA spot because they're going to drop down from 7A to 6A. There's been some talk that if we lose both of the private schools, we'll probably gain Shiloh Christian. A lot of that moving going around, but we do know for a fact that PA is going up to 7A and Greenbrier is going down to 5A. It's going to shake up a lot of things. You know, Jonesboro is going to have to drop down. With the AAA changing things every 2 years, you're always going to have some stuff changing up, and that's why it's so hard to develop any kind of rivalry sometimes, because with everything changes. This is the 20th meeting between these two schools, Lake Hamilton and Russellville, and you don't realize that they played that much because they really haven't been conference opponents all that much. The first 2 games were back in 81 and 82, and they were non-conference games. Russellville won both games by shutout, 24-0 and 28-0. Russellville leads. I said it's 20th meeting. This is the 14th meeting. Sorry about that. Russellville leads the series all time, 7 wins and 6 losses between these two teams. But they played a lot of non-conference games and even a playoff game. They played a playoff game back in 2011 that the Wolves won 38-13. We talked to you about the 400th victory in Cyclone history, in our Cyclone history segment, with that win of Russellville back in 2011 or back in 1993, a 13-7 victory over Lake Hamilton. The band getting their seniors introduced. They're coming off the field. Usually what happens is after this, they'll bring the teams back on and then add 3 more minutes. I think both teams are kind of ready to get the second half started, though, because of the long delay. Do have some final scores past Longview Pottsville defeats Dover tonight by a score of 35-7. Clarksville trailing Harrison 42-3. That's a Mercy Rule game going on right now. Still looking at that Clinton-Lamar game, and we told you that Lamar could be a 2 seed or out of the playoffs completely. They trailed Clinton by 2 in the fourth quarter, 14-12. Lamar has come back and won that game with 15 points in the fourth quarter. They beat Clinton by a score of 27-21. So congratulations to the Lamar Warriors with a comeback victory over Clinton. We can have all the scores over on a 102.3 KCJC. It begins at 10 o'clock, so it begins about 28 minutes. We'll have to join it in progress. It's the Simmons Bank Scoreboard Show hosted by Rex Nelson, the voice of the OBU Tigers, and Nate Olson from scorebooklive.com. That'll be coming your way over on 102.3. If you're listening to us there, great. If you're watching us on our YouTube channel, Cyclone Booth, fantastic. Know that you can always get both of those with the EAB app. It'll take you straight to both. If you are on YouTube, we ask that you subscribe. That way you can be alerted anytime we go live, because it doesn't stop with just football. We've got basketball coming. We've got baseball, softball, soccer, all this coming up for Cyclone Sports on our Cyclone Booth, and also River Country KCJC 102.3. We're going to take a final break. Come back, we'll have the second half for you. Lake Hamilton to get the ball to start the second half. Russellville leading 19-7. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Farmers Co-op located in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location. Mike Apples along Mike. It is that time of year when feed is very, very important.
It sure is, and make sure that you've got your animals' needs taken care of, protein levels met, and all those things that you look for when it comes this time of year.
Farmers Co-op. We're located on East Main in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
Fall is here and winter is on the way. Burris Into Market Russellville wants you to think about upgrading to more efficient doors and windows to help offset those heating costs. And it's not a bad time to think about upgrading your home office furniture for when you get stuck working from home. Burris Into Market, 113 South Arkansas, Russellville, or phone them at 968-4888. Burris Into Market, proud supporters of Russellville High School and Arkansas Tech University. Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding, special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the second half. Russellville leading by a score of 19-7. Russellville kicking off to start the second half. And even though when you look at the stats and you realize Russell's only up by 12, even after holding Lake Hamilton to just 62 yards of offense, kind of get a little scared a little bit because this turnaround where they score and they get the ball back, and it'll be a very important series for the Cyclone defense. They've answered the bell just about every time, even when been put in bad positions because of Cyclone turnovers, just giving up 1 touchdown drive on that in that first half. So Lee's going to kick off for the Cyclones as we start the second half. Russell defending Cyclone Hill, going towards the concession stand. We're ready to go. Boy, even the halftime seemed long. I mean, when you're up here doing a pregame, It lasts a long time. What's funny is it's early fourth quarter at Greenwood, PA. We may finish before them just because of how that's going, but Greenwood leads at 58-27. You don't think they're trying to get that mercy rule? Greenwood does not like PA because they've beaten them in the state finals last year. Here's the kickoff by Solis as he kicks it to the 20-yard line as Owens across the 25-30, 35, and taken down there past the 37-yard line. That was not Owens. That was Caleb Rouse on the carry or on the return there for Lake Hamilton.
Number 35, Willis, is the one who brought him down. Tackled him around the ankles, so that's a good tackle.
Willis, a senior, playing his last game here at Cyclone Stadium. The Wolves will have the ball at their own 37-yard line.
Still haven't seen Barton in this game.
No, I don't think he's playing. I don't think they would save him for the second half. And so they had said that our coaches maybe have been juked a little bit thinking that they was going to actually play some. Owens is going to carry it on the sweep. He hurdles a man
Fumble.
And puts the ball on the turf, but they're going to say the ball's on there. The official came in pointing down the turf there, and so the ground cannot cause a fumble, and he's taken down at the 42-yard line to pick up a 5 yards on the play.
And Owens is hurt a little bit. He's going out.
He's running off under his own power. I don't know if he's going out or he's huddling over there because they'll huddle 2 or 3 guys over there, but now he is going out. Pick up a 5 yards on the play. The Wolves have it 3rd and 5. Sometimes we're not saying anything because they're huddling. We're not used to seeing this. We're used to Greenwood, PA, Little Rock Christian going fast. They're going to throw a pass on the little out route. It's incomplete, just off the fingertips of the intended wide receiver there, David Fallon. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5. They have thrown the ball more than I thought they would tonight, and maybe they've seen something they like, some matchups that they like. They did. Their only touchdown was a touchdown pass for Lake Hamilton there with 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Russellville now leading 19-7, 1 minute into this third quarter.
Mosley was the defender on that. A good tight coverage by Mosley. It's been a tough pass to complete.
3rd down and 5. They've gone for 4 fourth downs, so they may be going for it here if they don't make it here, and somebody jumped. We were getting close to neutral zone, and they're going to call them with a false start. I didn't think we'd jumped. I was going to wait and see. I do get them on the false start, and that's the 3rd penalty on the Wolves, but that's a key one there because it goes from 3rd and 5 to 3rd and 10. Not really an offense that picks up big chunks of yards, especially this year. They've been decimated by graduation, and people at the beginning of the year said if Lake Hamilton makes the playoffs, they should award the Coach of the Year to Tommy Giller, and they set themselves in a position where they win this game. There's a good chance they do make it. The loser of this game is out. The winner is not necessarily in, but good chance the winner will be in. They're going to go shotgun formation on 3rd down and 10. We'll see if it's a little screen pass or what they'll do. Landon West, play action, back to pass, going to throw across the middle. It's going to be intercepted at the 42-yard line. This is Varnell at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Cyclones! Malachi Varnell. Malachi Varnell, first touchdown as a Cyclone, takes it 42 yards for the score, and the Cyclones lead it 25-7.
Well, he jumped right in front of the receiver. Good timing by Varnell to catch that ball and take it all the way. I don't even know if he was touched.
So the Cyclones now will try to add on the extra point. Solis. And again, a turnover by this defense and another score. I'm so used to interceptions being by Mackay Foster or Bo Mosley. There's Malachi Varnell with the pick 6. And Solis adds the extra point, sponsored by Mr. Brake and Lube. When you need an auto repair shop, you can count on Mr. Brake and Lube. 26-7, Russellville leads at 10:48 left to play. Here in the third quarter, we'll take a break. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
On that scoring summary, a 42-yard touchdown interception return by Malachi Varnell for Russellville, number 27. And the extra point added by Armando Solis, and Russellville leads it 26-7 and gives Russell some breathing room. I know we were up by 12, but when they get the ball to start the second half and then we get a pick six, it stops that, where they get 2 consecutive drives. A little flip thing that the Patriots like to do. They like to do that. And so Russell's defense comes up big once again, turning the turnover into points. 2 turnovers. One was turned in by a touchdown by the offense, this one by the defense. The Cyclones lead at 26-7. Solis will kick off for the Cyclones. He's consistently put it around the 20-yard line over here on the left side, and this time he's going to scoots it along the carpet. It's going to be bobbled and still live ball, and they're going to cover at the 27-yard line. It had trouble written all over it.
Yeah, it took 2 of the Lake Hamiltons kind of to corral that ball.
Well, they're not really an offense that can open it up and throw the football around. They're not to that point yet, but with the pick six by Russellville, and kind of put them in a little bit of trouble. Landon West, who's now thrown 4 interceptions on the season. That one goes as a pick six. We'll see what they line up and do on first down. They're going to hand it off on the sweep, running this side across the 30 and take the hard hit and driven out of bounds at the 35-yard line. That's Evan Payton. I believe that's his second carry tonight. We'll check that here in a moment once they go out of bounds, and that is second carry. And for 14 yards totals, he picks up 8 on that one. 2nd and 2. Again, taking their time. It's kind of nice. You talk about Greenwood and PA, Little Rock Christian. Even Greenbrier goes fast at times, and Lake Hamilton's the exact opposite. Sometimes that's why they're really hard to defend. Somebody told me they lost 9 offensive starters this year. From last year. Here's a handoff and nowhere to go there as Coy Autry is no gain. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Magnus Golden had a hold of his jersey and wouldn't turn loose. He was down on the ground until help came and brought Autry down.
It'll be 3rd down for the Wolves. Third down and 3 at their own 35-yard line. West under center, back to pass, pump fake. They got the pump fake and go, and he had him open. He threw it incomplete. He overthrew him by 4 yards, but, man, he was wide open. Vandy, Russell had bid on that fake, and he ran the out route and up the sideline, and, boy, we're lucky that he missed that guy.
A lot of pressure on the quarterback by our front line.
That's a touchdown if he makes that pass.
Yeah, no question.
Oh. And so Mekhi Foster will go back as Russell's going to receive the punt. Brian Garcia will kick it away here on 4th down and 3 at their own 35-yard line. No rush. Russell setting up the return. Boy, it's a beautiful spiral. Mekhi is going to go all the way back. He's going to field at the 16-yard line. Dodges a man at the 20. Tries to reverse his field. It's sort of a little jump cut back up there into the 23. Ends up being a 49-yard punt with a 7-yard return. Russell will take over at their own 23-yard line. 9:47 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. The Cyclones lead at 26-7. Mekhi Foster there with the 7-yard return. Mekhi is one of those guys that just gets all-purpose yards. And he does the interceptions. Tied for the interception record career with Mike Gailey. Looking like he might get another game to try to own it himself. Tracy Daniels is going to get the call here, and he's going to be taken down at the 27-yard line. I can tell you that the coaches were talking to me. They were jumping in here when we were trying to take breaks, and sometimes we weren't taking breaks, and how many more does he need? I think they're wanting to get him out of there if Russell gets the lead here to rest him, because remember, Russell will have a week off between now and a playoff game if they make the playoffs. That one, he needs 40 yards coming into this half. That one, he picks up 4 yards there, so 36 more yards. And they're going to give it to Tracy running short side of the field, and he bounces off a man, gets across the 32, and steps out of bounds there. It looked like that was going to be a 1-yard loss. He turned it into positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down. We'll have to wait and see where it is. As they'll put it down at the 33-yard line, it is enough for a first down. And that first down sponsored by Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way. First down at 10. Play action. Luke going to keep it himself. He's across the 35 and hit hard and taken down at the 37-yard line. Pick up a 4 on the play.
Got a player down. Well, he's getting up for Lake Hamilton.
That's their leading tackler there, middle linebacker Hagen Taylor. He leads him in tackles and tackles for losses. He's got 17 tackles for losses, and he's hurting. He's holding his left arm.
Yeah.
And but he's going to stay in there. Second down and 6 for the Cyclones. They're crowding the line. I don't think Lake Hamilton wants Tracy to break the record against them. Shifting at the line. They're going to stack this right side. Tracy going to carry it left side. He breaks free at the 40, 45, 50. He's down the sideline. The 30, the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Cyclones. Tracy Daniels gets the touchdown. He gets 63 yards, and he's got the career rushing record all on one play.
And you look around, and there's no flags.
Tracy Daniels with the big run for the touchdown. 63 yards on the score, 121 tonight, and he is the career rushing leader as he breaks Tracy Steiger's record. And Russellville leads at 32-7. That's like the least of their concern right now. I mean, yeah, they want to win. They're thinking about the record right now. And Solis adds the extra point, sponsored by Mr. Break and Lube. We'll take a break. Cyclones lead it here 33-7 over Lake Hamilton. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Chicken Mart is having a gigantic customer appreciation event. Buy one, get one free sale going on now at both the Arkansas Avenue and Weir Road location. Over half the store will be buy one bag, get one bag for free sale items. Breaded chicken tenders, breaded chicken fillets, breaded chicken nuggets, boneless and skinless chicken breasts, chicken wings, and breaded popcorn chicken will all be buy one bag, get one bag for free while supplies last. Hurry in, supplies are limited.
Mike Cloud, the PA guy, announcing that Tracy Daniels has broken the record here. He needed 30. I was trying not to count down on the air. He needed 30, and on that play, he got 63. He now breaks Tracy Steiger's career rushing mark of 3,009 yards. Tracy Daniels breaks the 3,000-yard mark. We still wait and see how many more he's got. He needed 88 to break it. He comes in now. He's got 121, and I don't know if he's going to play very much the rest of this game, especially if Russellville's up like this with 8:13 left to play in the third, and the Cyclones lead at 33-7. So Lease on to kick it off for Russellville. We'll give you the scoring summary. Not even cared about that on this. We're more talking about the record. But Russellville goes 77 yards in 4 plays. Daniels 63 yards on the touchdown run. The extra point by Solis was good. 33-7, Russellville leads it. Solis going to kick this one on the turf. They're going to let it go by, and it's going to be picked up now at the 23-yard line. Sliding down just past the 30 is Caleb Rouse. He gets about the 32-yard line. Russellville leads at 33-7, and Lake Hamilton back out on the field. If Russellville can hang on here, leading by 13 or more, looking like that Russell's going to the playoffs. They just don't know if they'll be a 5 or 6 seed, and that won't be decided until next week. The Wolves going to have the ball at their own 32-yard line. We'll start talking about who they face now, but we still won't know that. Back to pass. West is going to throw far sides, complete. They got enough for the first down at midfield, and they're tiptoeing down the sideline. There is number 10, Hagen Tyler. Tyler able to get the first down. They put him down at the 43. We're checking the flag here as there was a flag in the backfield. It's usually When I say the backfield, it's usually in there you're holding, but this is about 7 yards from the line of scrimmage, so I have no clue what this is. This is by the line judge over on the Cyclone side. Coach Wheeler is not real happy, but he's upset at his players, not the official right now. There's a big discussion. All the officials except for one in this discussion. The only one that's not is the guy that's marking the ball down there at the 43-yard line on Lake Hamilton's sideline. 7:52 left to play here in the third. Russellville leading at 33-7. Still discussion. Lake Hamilton huddling up around about 5 yards off the original line of scrimmage, which would mean they would think it's on them. And now they're bringing the football back. So I have to wait and see what it is. If this is after the going to be holding from the spot, I have no idea. We're going to wait and see. Now they're moving the ball back. They're going to wave off the flag? What are they doing? Dead ball? Personal foul against Russellville. Okay, so that'll be tacked on. They pointed against Russellville, but then they marked it off against Lake Hamilton. I mean, they marked it off against Lake Hamilton. So maybe they signaled wrong. It's a personal foul against Lake Hamilton. So they get credit for the first down, but then they've 15 yards against the Wolves that moves them back. So they had the ball at the 42 of Russellville. The personal foul penalty puts them back at the 43. Now it's 1st and 10. It doesn't mean it's 1st and 25. Here's the handoff to the fullback. He'll get 2 yards to the 45-yard line.
That's Autry.
He's been lined up as a wingback, fullback, halfback. 2 yards on that pickup, 2nd down and 8. Congratulations to Tracy Daniels. He is the all-time career leader in rushing yards, surpasses Tracy Steiger. Gets the touchdown. That's the 39th touchdown for Tracy Daniels. Steiger has that marked too at 57, so not going to catch that one. Here's the give on the sweep. Russell was going to drop that one for a loss as they had handed it off to the wingback, Evan Payton, and he doesn't make the line of scrimmage, I don't think. I think he's dropped for about a 1-yard loss.
That's Thomas, number 0, brought him down.
They put him down at the 43, so a loss of 2 on the play. And they'll bring up 3rd down and 10. Well, Russellville, should everything stay the same and Russell make the playoffs, they don't know who they're going to play, won't know it till next week. It could be West Memphis, Little Rock Catholic, or Marion. 3rd down and 10, back to pass. They're going to throw, tipped and intercepted. No, Russellville dropped it. I was looking back on that far side. I think that was Sims over on that far side maybe. It tried to catch the tip pass that was incomplete. It was thrown behind the intended wide receiver anyway. What I was going to say about that is Marion plays Little Rock Catholic next week, and if Catholic wins, which they're going to be at full strength to get their running back, that would cause a 3-way tie between Marion, Catholic, and West Memphis. Benton is going to win the East. But Russellville, if they're a 6 seed, they'll play the 3 team out of the East. If they're a 5 seed, they'll play the 4 team out of the East. So we'll have to wait on that. They're going to punt the football away. It's end over end. It's going to hit at the 27. And Mackay, he thought about it, but he's going to let it go. And this is the first punt by their punter, Garcia, on the season that goes inside the 20. Again, he took over when their quarterback, Easton Hurley, broke his leg against Greenbrier. He was also their punter. This one goes down to the 9-yard line. It's a 48-yard punt. He's surpassed his average. His average coming into the game was 33 yards, and he's had a couple that's going to help his average. Russellville's offense is going to take over their own 9. Cyclones in pistol formation, and this will get blown dead before anything happens.
Flag on the play.
The field judge on the far side. False start against the Cyclones. Caleb Campbell's in there at quarterback for Russellville.
5-yard penalty.
D.A. Reed is a running back.
Okay, I was wondering who that was. He had a carry in the first half. He is in there at running back. Russell may think, okay, we need to keep everybody healthy. We'll have a week off and get ready for the playoffs. Campbell will turn and hand it off to D.A. Reed, and he'll get to the 5-yard line before he's hit hard and driven backwards. Pickup of 1 on the play. Be second down and 14. Remember, Russellville had that penalty there, make it 1st and 15. Russellville's only been penalized 3 times tonight for 25 yards. 5.5 to go here in the third. Russellville leading at 33-7. Mountain Home defeating Van Buren. So Russellville didn't get that, but they take care of business here. It shouldn't matter. Guzman in motion. Russellville looking at second down and long. Campbell will hand this one off on the sweep to D.A. Reed. Puts his foot in the ground, turns it upfield, and he'll get across the 10 to about the 13-yard line. A stretch play, and he did a good job finding the opening.
Did a good job following his blockers on that right side.
Third down and 7.
Third down for Russellville at the 13-yard line, 3rd and 6. Campbell will roll to his left. Looking downfield. Still running out of room. He's going to fire this one to Harrison. No, it did not stay in bounds. I think he hung on, but I don't think he got his foot down. So Russell will be looking at 4th and 6, deep in their own end. Russell will be punting and snapping the ball at the 13-yard line. 4.5 to go here in the third. Russellville leading 33-7. I say it's a punting situation. We're waiting. And D.A. Reed is going to come out to kick it away. He's averaging 38 yards a punt coming into the game. Had one partially blocked earlier. He'll be standing at his own 1-yard line. It's this one away. High wobbly kick, going to hit the 43, take a cyclone roll out of bounds around the 46-yard line of Russellville. They're going to put it down at the 45. He's had some tough conditions with some pressure coming at him. That goes for 32 yards, and Lake Hamilton will have the ball with 4:21 left to play here in the third quarter on Cyclone's side of the 50. I'll have it at our 45-yard line. Wing T formation. Man in motion. They're not going to hand it off to him. They're going to throw, complete a pass, and then hit hard at the 42-yard line. Good tackle there by Mackay Foster as they threw it out to Owens. He hung on to it at the 42, a pickup of 3 on the play.
Good pressure on that quarterback. He was hit about the time he released it.
Clock rolling, under 4 minutes to play here in the third, 33-7. Cyclones comfortably up right now. Started this half with a pick 6 by Malachi Varnell, 42 yards. Landon West, again a man in motion. Again, he drops back to pass. Throwing across the middle. It's complete. I got a big room. Russell overran the plays at the 30, 20. Stutter steps, gets inside the 15-yard line. They kind of faked Russell out on that play to gain some extra yards. That's David Filon.
Again, a lot of pressure on that quarterback, but he made a good pass, and I think we went for the interception and just missed it.
29 yards on the pickup. They have it 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Under 3.5 to go here in the third. Cyclones lead at 33-7. Landon West under center. Going to hand it off to Owens. He'll try left side, and he spins away from a tackler. Thought it was going to be a loss. He's inside the 15. Stiff arms a man to get back to the original line of scrimmage. He goes down hard after the tackle made. I think that was Varnell on the stop. And Owens is in pain over on the far sidelines. I thought we had him for a loss, and we spun him around. He kept his feet. They give him the line of scrimmage, and it'll bring up second down and 10. We're going to take a break as we have an injury timeout here. 2:55 left to play in the third. Russellville leads at 33-7. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
I'm a teacher.
I am a banker.
I'm a father.
I am a mother.
I'm Muskie Harris, former Arkansas Razorback. I have 26 years of recovery. Meth does not discriminate. Choose your natural state.
We choose me over medical.
55,000 fans having a good time. 385 with a deadly secret. Meth kills more Arkansans per year than cocaine and heroin combined. Help stop this epidemic before it's too late. Choose your natural state. Choose me over meth.
KCJC, Dartnell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
Welcome back. The player Owens is still down for Lake Hamilton. Russell leading 33-7, 2:55 left to play here in the third quarter, and they're attending to the young man there. 58-27 the score. Greenwood leading PA at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Now, we told you that Little Rock Christian beat Greenbrier by mercy rule 55-7. Greenbrier will take on Mountain Home next week. Mountain Home defeated Van Buren. Wasn't sure of the final score yet, but I was checking on that. It was 41-24, what we had heard with about 3 minutes left, so Mountain Home wins that game. And so our game and the Greenbrier game, the only one still going on. Of course, we had an hour delay. Their game has just now finished. Greenbrier defeats PA by a score of 58-33.
Owens left. I don't think he'll be coming back. You know, he went out earlier holding that right shoulder, and it looked like he re-injured it again.
Lake Hamilton has second down and 10 from the Cyclone 13-yard line. And double handoff on the inside, big hole. It's at the 10, the 5, touchdown. They started the game with that double handoff, got a big gain, and I wondered why they hadn't gone back to it. They do there for the score.
Well, the opening was there. I mean, it was wide open right up the middle, and you have to give Lake Hamilton credit. They did a good job in blocking.
On the second down and 10 from the 13-yard line, they get the touchdown there to make it 33-13. And the extra point by Garcia is down. It's definitely long enough, and it's good. 33-14, 2:27 left to play in the third. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you looking for a great place to work that offers great pay and benefits, where you can make an impact in a safe, clean environment? ConAgra is looking for motivated, energetic people to join their team. ConAgra is recruiting industrial maintenance technicians to fill openings on all shifts. Positions start at $25.61 an hour plus a shift differential. Experience is required, so for immediate consideration, apply online at ConAgraBrands.com/careers. That's ConAgraBrands.com/careers. ConAgra is an equal opportunity employer.
On that drive for Lake Hamilton, they go 45 yards in 4 plays. Autry, the 13-yard touchdown run. Garcia added the extra point. 2:27 left to play in the third. Russellville still up, though, by 19. 33-14 is our score. And Garcia going to line up, try to kick the extra point. I'm sorry, not the extra point. He had the extra point. He's trying to try to kick off now. They had everybody lined up on that far side. Just wait and see if would they try an onside kick or something here? The line up at the left hash mark. 2:27 left here in the third. Cyclones hoping to hang on here, pick up their third conference victory of the season, make the playoffs. Mackay Foster going to let this one hit the 6 and roll into the end zone for the touchback. Russell will take over at their own 20-yard line. Russell may be done as far as their main starters. They pulled Tracy Daniels after the 63-yard touchdown run, and he needed 30 at the time, and after getting that, he is now the Cyclone all-time leading rusher. 121 yards tonight. Campbell out of the shotgun. They'll move 3 people, and now they're going to put Reed in the pistol formation. He'll get the handoff, trying to bounce this one out left side, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll be it. You know, you just want to get this game over with and be healthy. I mean, that's kind of what Russell's thinking. Let's just let the clock roll. Almost you kind of wish we had the mercy rule just to get the clock going, but we've got 2 minutes left just in the third. You know, I mean, you want to make this last because it's last game playing here at Cyclone Stadium for all these seniors, but you also want to make sure you get healthy. or stay healthy. Kyron Clendenin going to catch the screen pass and taken down to 25. That was awfully close to a face mask when they were just trying to grab anything there. That pass complete by Campbell to Clendenin. Clendenin, another senior on this team, pick up a 5 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
It was a good pass by Campbell. He pulled that, held on to the ball and threw it to. It was just a good read by Campbell.
Yeah, I wonder if that wasn't a option read there, the way he pulled it. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left on 3rd down and 5. Showing blitz from the outside, Russellville. Change of play here with 8 seconds on the play clock. Turn handed off, and taking left side, D.A. Reed, dragging a tackler, but then taken on there at the 28-yard line. He's going to be a couple yards shy of a first down. And so he may stay in there to punt the football away.
And he stayed in bounds to keep that clock running.
Yeah, it's important. Russell going to have to punt it here at the end of the 3rd, but the clock at 42 and the play clock at 17. And coaches are watching that. Russell leading 33-14. Lake Hamilton all standing up around the line, coming after it. Reed gets it away. It's going to be an end-over-end punt. Going to be fielded at the 42-yard line. Owens is going to lose a yard on the play. Check that was Autry who lost a yard on the punt. Return, 30-yard punt, loss of 1 on the return. Tracy Daniels on the stop. Well, they said Caden Rose. I was like, how's Tracy in there? But it wasn't number 1, it was number 11. Lake Hamilton will have the ball at their own 41-yard line. Unless it's an incomplete pass, this could be the last play of the 3rd quarter. They'll be out of the shotgun formation. Landon West will hand it off to Coy Autry, who is the one that got that punt. He'll carry it forward to about the 46-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play. And that could be the end of the 3rd quarter. 8 seconds and the clock is rolling, and Lake Hamilton's not going to get another play off. We played 3 quarters. Russell leads at 33-14. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Legendary coach Paul Bear Bryant from Fordyce, Arkansas once said, "It's not the will to win that matters. Everyone has that. It's the will to prepare to win that matters." Congratulations to all the players and coaches who have put in the hours in the summer, in the weight room, in the film room, and on the practice field. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman, and I approve this message because high school athletics prepares for victories on and off the field.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
As we start the final quarter of play, Lake Hamilton has 2nd down and 5 at their own 46. Russellville leading 33-14.
2nd down and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Also going to hang on here, probably lock up a state playoff berth. Just don't know they could be as high as a 5 seed or a 6 seed. Little screen pass for the Wolves. Going to get the first down the sideline. And pushed out of bounds before they get to the 30-yard line. That's threw it out there to Dylan Murphy.
Yeah, it was J.C. Carter, number 6, that knocked him out. You had brought this up earlier. It's kind of something to watch that quarterback. At the end of each play, he runs over to the sideline and talks to the coach.
He runs a lot back and forth. 32-yard line is where they mark him down, a 22-yard pass play. Landon West, 7 of 14. That puts him over 100-yard mark. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. His 1 interception was on their first drive of the 3rd quarter, a pick 6 of 42 yards from Malachi Varnell. Here's the give to the halfback, straight up the middle. He's running backwards as he got turned around. Gets inside the 25 to the 23. That's Coy Autry. Almost picked up a first down. Backpedaling. He picks up 9 yards there. Autry, 10 carries for 33 yards for Lake Hamilton. in the final quarter of play. Russellville leading at 33-14. I say Russellville locking up a playoff bid. They got to win by 13 is what they got it figured, and right now they lead by 21. This could get dangerously close here if they score, and we have a flag on the play here as Russellville jumps into the neutral zone. You're not allowed to jump back in high school football, so that'll give them a first down because they only needed one. Russellville will be penalized 4 times for 30 yards.
Yeah, I think we had 4 players jumping in there.
Russellville, both teams have been penalized 4 times. Last week, Atkins in the first quarter was penalized 6 times on the first drive, 19 times in the first half. Talk about a long first half.
A fumble.
A fumble, yeah. The ball's on the turf there as they miscommunicated on the handoff, and Russellville falls on it here. The Cyclones, right place, right time. And falling on it for the Cyclones is number 57, Julio Lopez.
And number 0, Thomas, he hit the quarterback about the time he was wanting to hand it off. He's the one who created the fumble. He got a big hug from the coach as he came off the field.
I think that was Lopez that had it. And he recovers it for the Cyclone defense at the 20-yard line. 11:01 left to play in the game, and that's big because if they score, they might go for 2 to try to get it to 13. Puts it awfully close. Here's the handoff on first down. Not much going there. Russellville trying to run out the clock here. They've got Daniels back in there. Let's don't get him losing yards here because he's got the record. He's actually quite a ways away from worrying about that. He gets no gain, though, there. I was sitting here doing the final totals for him.
Luke's back in there at quarterback.
Yeah. 3,043 yards for Tracy Daniels. That's the new record. Tracy Steiger had it 3,009, and that's held for 20 years. Second down and 10. Daniels to the right of Jones. Play action. He's going to throw the bomb here. Throw it up and incomplete. He was going for Caden Rose. Had man-on-man coverage. Hey, I like that matchup. I don't care where the defender is. Caden can really high point that football. Russellville taking a shot downfield. Falls incomplete. 3rd and 10 for the Cyclones back at their own 20. 10-16 left to play here in the ball game. That's the first time Caden Rose been targeted. He's senior. 6'3", 160, and he, of course, injured his leg in the offseason or during spring football. Not been at 100% really all year. He had 5 interceptions on defense last year to go along with his great catches at wide receiver. Russell going to take a timeout here with 10-16 left to play in the game. We'll take a break. Russellville leading at 33-14. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
Tell you, when you're leading and you just got to win the game, that clock can really seem like it's moving so slow. Russellville with a 33-14 lead, 10-16 left to go in the ball game, and I thought at one time we might be finishing right when Greenwood and PA finished, but no, it's not going to happen. Greenwood beating PA by more than 20 tonight.
3rd down and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So they getting revenge, but I don't know. They still want the state championship that they lost last year. 3rd and 10 for Russellville. Play action. Jones throwing a little drag route underneath to Harrison. He breaks the tackle. He's got the first down. He's across the 40 and pushed out of bounds at the 45. Harrison getting the first down for Russellville, and that's sponsored by A Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way.
Luke did a good job just holding on to the ball and just good blocking by that offensive line.
Official timeout.
Injury timeout for Lake Hamilton. They're slow to get back, so they're going to make him come out. Officially 26 yards on the play. Harrison now 2 catches for 43 yards. Luke Jones, he's at 84 yards passing on 6 of 13.
That's Autry that's going out.
They play a lot of guys both ways. And again, we had heard that Hayden Barton, number 44, was not going to play, but then our coaches heard that he was, but only going to play offense only. He's been a no-show tonight. I don't even know if he's on the sideline over there. That's a main portion of the offense ever since their quarterback Easton Hurley went down. Tracy Daniels going to get the ball in the counter play. He's at midfield. He breaks free at the 40, 45 after breaking a tackle there at the 35-yard line and taken down at the 33. Exclamation point for Tracy Daniels as he gets into Lake Hamilton territory and taken down at the 33-yard line. 21 yards on the pickup, 142 yards on the night. Russellville has it first down, sponsored by Better Way Realty at the 33-yard line. Jones going to pull it, keep it himself, and he'll get to the 30 after the 3-yard pickup.
Crosses over the 30-yard line.
9 minutes, 10 seconds left to play here in the ball game. Russellville leading 33-14. Again, Russell going to be looking, seeing who they could possibly play. Next week is a bye week for Russellville. That's the good thing about having that bye week. You get it leading into the playoffs. Benton will be the 1 seed out of the East, but the 2, 3, and 4 is up for grabs. West Memphis, Marion, and Little Rock Catholic. Jones going to keep it after the fake handoff on the sweep to Tracy Daniels, and he gets inside the 25 to the 24. Pickup of 6 for Luke Jones.
A little short of the first down. I thought he made it.
3rd down and 1 for Russellville. 24-yard line. Jones now 10 carries for 52 yards. 8:20 left to go in the game. Russellville just trying to keep the ball, score a touchdown, obviously, but they're trying to grind it out a little bit. Tracy Daniels leans forward, and I don't think he got anything. He's going to be about a yard shy, so no gain.
Stopped short of the line to gain.
Tracy Daniels now 14 carries, 142 yards. He was over the 3,000 mark on that big touchdown run where he got over that and broke the record from Tracy Steiger on the 63-yard run when he needed 30. Hadn't seen him till this drive. Jones going to keep it on 4th and 1. He's got the first down. His knee hit the 22. He's laying close to the 20-yard line, but they're going to mark him down at the 22. So Russellville going for it and getting the Better Way Realty first down.
I think tonight has been a good night for Jones. It's one of the best nights he's ran.
Running, it has. Passing, it's been feast or famine. 2 touchdown passes on the good side, 2 interceptions on the bad side.
Give credit to that offensive line, though.
11 carries, 54 yards for Luke. Counter play for Tracy Daniels. No, Jones going to pull it and keep it himself, and he's going to lose yardage back at the 25-yard line. That time they weren't fooled. And they'll bring up 2nd down and long. We'll be off next week. And then the week after, we'll be on the road. Not sure where. I tell you, I should be looking at those games in the 6A East to figure out who we're going to play. But, boy, everybody in 6A and some people outside of 6A, you got to be focused on that Greenwood-Little Rock Christian game at Greenwood next week. It's a battle for 1st and 2nd of the conference, but really just to watch those 2 teams go at it. Pistol formation on 2nd and long. Fake handoff, and Jones is going to throw it out to Hallmark, and he's going to be cut down inside the 20. Nicholas Hallmark, that might be his first catch of the year, picks up 5 yards on the play.
Jones complete.
Little brother Ben, and Nicholas would hate it if I said that.
Hallmark.
He picks up 5 yards, 3rd down and 8. 6.5 to go here in the ball game. Russellville leading 33-14.
The good thing is they're milking that clock.
Well, it's stopped because he got out of bounds. 3rd down and 8. Ball in the right hash mark again. Pistol formation with Daniels. Play action. Jones underneath route to Abel Abington. He's going to weave his way and hit at the 16. He keeps going forward. He'll make it close. He didn't get the first down, but he was going to be about 3 yards shy, and he made it a lot closer, and it depends on the spot now. And they're going to say it's about a yard short, so 4th down and 1. Russellville went for it earlier on this drive. Looks like they may be going for it again. The Cyclones on the season are 16 of 32 on 4th down conversions. Hard count for Jones. He'll check with me, changing the play on the sideline. Play clock down to 13 on 4th and 1. He's going to keep it himself, and he's got the first down inside the 10. Still on his feet as he gets inside the 5 and stopped at the 2.
And that's another Russellville Cyclone.
Gets to the 2-yard line, pickup of 11 yards on the play, and that's a Better Way Realty first down. First and goal for Russellville at the 2. Put the ball down on the right hash mark. Russellville now milking the clock. It's at 5:33 and rolling. Daniels be the running back to the left of Luke Jones. And he's going to throw over the top, and it's a completed pass for the touchdown. Peyton Harrison gets the 2-yard touchdown reception. That's his second one of the night, 4th one of the season.
Well, that was a good fake. Everybody thought it was going to be a run up the middle. He just tossed it over the scrimmage line, and there was Harrison.
Peyton Harrison had 2 touchdown receptions against Van Buren. He's got 2 touchdown receptions tonight. 39-14. The Cyclones going to win this one, and they're going to win by the 13-point margin. Once again, if you win by 60, it doesn't matter. You win by 13, it's 13. You win by 100, it's 13. But you need those 13 points. And they jumped off sides. Russellville kicks the extra point. They didn't throw the flag. It doesn't matter. So Lease added the extra point. Russellville leads it by a score of 40-14. We'll take a break. 5:20 left to go in the game. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Watch your money grow with First State Bank's My Rewards checking. Earn 4% APY on balances up to $25,000 and nationwide ATM fee refunds. Plus, First State Bank makes banking easy with mobile banking and drive-through banking 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Don't wait. Make the switch. Earn more interest with My Rewards checking. Now, qualifications must be met to earn 4% APY. If qualifications are not met, the account will earn 0.05 APY that statement cycle. First State Bank, member FDIC.
Cyclones grinded out a touchdown drive there. They go 80 yards in 13 plays in 5 minutes and 41 seconds. Jones hit Peyton Harrison for a 2-yard touchdown pass. Solis added the extra point with 5:20 left to go in the game. Russellville leads at 40-14. Russellville going to end a lot of seniors' playing days here at Cyclone Stadium, but they are going to play another game. On the kickoff, Solis, his kick is going to be covered at the 32-yard line. And that'll be where they start as they just cover it up. Last year, Russellville took on West Memphis in the first round of the playoffs, won that game 30-26. Ended up losing in the second round of the playoffs to Greenwood. All the West teams will face an East team in the first round. After that, usually, like if we upset somebody, we'll be playing somebody that has a bye. Russ will be a 5 or 6 seed. The Wolves has the ball at their own 32-yard line. So in their playoff hopes. Back to pass, throwing far side, complete, makes a move. Owens trying to get free, and he's going to be wrestled down at the 37-yard line. That's probably Parker Van D.
To Parker Van D. J.C. Carter.
D.A. Reed went for the interception. I thought he had it.
Yeah.
And
he's wanting to score a touchdown on his last game here. Pickup of 6 on the play to Van D. Landon West now 8 of 15 for 107 yards. Van D, that's his second catch. Had a touchdown reception earlier. This is going to be second down and short. Double handoff. They almost lost it. In fact, they did. They put the ball on the turf, and Russell's going to cover it up.
It's number 14.
Well, that's Christian Stroop if that's 14. And Russell's going to have the football as it is Stroop that covers it. Yep, you're right. At the 32-yard line, and Russell will have the ball. Another turnover caused by this defense. That is 4 turnovers tonight for the Cyclone defense. 4:39 left, and Russell leads at 40-14. Can't really run out the clock here. Can't take a knee when it's this long. You know, you got over 4.5 to go.
D.A. Reed back in there at running back.
Yeah, Jones is going to be the quarterback. Pistol formation. Reed's going to get the handoff here, and he's going to be hit in the backfield and loses a yard on the play.
D.A. Reed on the carry.
Reed, 6 carries, 8 yards tonight.
Second down. And
Russell
10.
milking the clock now, leading 40-14. We will have our post-game show sponsored by Health Plan Lady, but then we'll join the Simmons Bank scoreboard show in progress over on 102.3 as it started at 10 o'clock. It'll go all the way to midnight, so you'll have plenty of time to catch up with all the scores by Rex Nelson. Might have a Village Academy score in there for you. Second down and long. Jones hands this one off to D.A. Reed, and he runs up the middle. He's at the 30, breaks back at the 25, stabbed his feet at the 20-yard line, stopped at the 19. D.A. Reed, big pickup there. And a first down for D.A. Reed, and the Cyclones get their 15th first down of the night, sponsored by Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way. They put him down to 20, sorry.
No, I was just going to say, you're talking about Village Academy. I thought they had an open date last week. It might be this week. I'm not for sure.
First down for the Cyclones as they have it at the Lake Hamilton 20-yard line. Russell, again, they don't really want to run up the score, but there's 3:20 left to go, and you can't take a knee because you'll just turn the ball over. Pass play, complete to Mekhi Foster. He's at the 15, cuts back there, and his knee will go down at the 12-yard line. Try to put his hand down to stay up. They say he stays in bounds, so it does get the clock going. But you say you don't want to score, but when you get the ball to a senior, they want to score on senior night. Nothing wrong with that. 8 yards on the pass play. That's the first catch by Mekhi Foster tonight. He down to the 12, 2nd and 2 coming. Play clock at 18. Russell going to milk this all the way down.
Yeah, no need to rush.
Yeah. I think the only way to score is if they give it to D.A. Reed or another senior or something and score that way. On second down and short, Reed right up the middle, and he'll lean forward to the 11. He'll be about a yard shy of the first down there. Reed now 8 carries for 22 yards.
Third down and inches.
Third and short. Nearing a 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to go. 17 seconds on the play clock. Russell milking that down. They're getting it down inside 5 before they snap it. Jones going to carry it himself, running left side. He's got the first down, spinning at the 5, and he gets down to the 1-yard line.
Jones on the carry, and that's another Russellville Cyclone.
And we'll see now Russellville could take 3 knees if they want to. We'll see what they want to do. He gets down to the 1, Jones does. It's 1st and goal for the Cyclones. They're either going to take a knee or they'll try to get a senior a score here. We'll see what they want to do. Mitchell Manning comes in. They'll run tight end. Guzman comes in. Play clock at 14 with 1:14 left. Yeah, they're going to – this is victory formation, greatest formation in football. As Luke Jones will take it and take a knee back at the 7. Just in case you're interested, it does not come off his rushing stats. It actually just comes off the team stats. If you're a stat nerd like me, you look at stuff like that.
Well, that's good sportsman. Sure.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's classy. Russell will have to do that one more time. And Lake Hamilton not going to use any of their timeouts because they understand. Russell going to win this game by a score of 40-14. Here in a minute, we'll take a break and come back with your post-game show and stats to wrap it up. Remember, we will post our stats on our Facebook page, Cyclone Booth. Luke Jones going to take a knee, and that's going to do it. The Cyclones going to win it here by a score of 40-14. We'll take a break, come back with your Health Plan Lady post-game show. Cyclones win it 40-14. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Now all gifts come from the North Pole. This year, Santa's getting all his John Deere gifts from Greenway because they make it easy to shop online, ship to your door, or pick up in store. From apparel to toys to tools to tractors, Greenway Greenway has something for everyone on the nice list. Hey, stop elfing around. Christmas is coming fast. You can get something for everyone on your list in stores or online at gogreenway.com.
Fireworks are going off here at Cyclone Stadium as the Cyclones win here on senior night. Lot to wrap up here. Russellville wins. They probably make the playoffs here as they beat Lake Hamilton 40-14. Tracy Daniels becomes the Cyclone all-time leading rusher. He needed 88 yards. He got 142 tonight. He ends the regular season career-wise at 3,064 yards. Playoff games count because they counted for all the other guys, so he's going to just add to that total. But the main thing is the Cyclones do win, and looks like they're going to be going to playoffs here in 2 weeks from tonight. Your thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, I said at the pregame the offensive line was going to play an important part in this game, and I think they did, not only for Daniels but also for our quarterback, Luke Jones, in running the ball. The defense, though, you got to look at them. They stood out. That defense did a great job stopping Lake Hamilton on fourth down, interceptions, fumble recovery, creating turnovers. It was just a great team victory tonight.
The Cyclone defense gets 4 turnovers. 1 they turn into a pick 6 as Malachi Varnell. We're going to quickly give you some individual stats, and again, we'll post this on Facebook page. Just go to Cyclone Booth on Facebook here in about 10 or 15 minutes. We'll have that posted for you. But Luke Jones throwing the football 10 of 17 for 106 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Running the football is Tracy Daniels, 14 carries, 142 yards, and 2 scores. Receiving, Peyton Harrison, 3 catches for 45 yards and 2 touchdowns. Warnock Howell, 1 catch for 22 yards and a touchdown. 336 yards of offense for Russellville, 179 for the Wolves. Russell really held them in check. They only had, they had 107 yards passing and 72 yards rushing. They don't get held down like that very much. Russell wins the game by a score of 40-14. They improve to 4-6 on the regular season, 3-5 in conference play, and they will be going the playoffs. But Tracy Daniels breaking the record, needed 88 yards, got 142 tonight, and he is the all-time leading rusher in Cyclone history. Well, that'll do it for the Health Plan Lady post-game show. Health Plan Lady, we treat you better. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Russellville Cyclone football. Reminding you, our next broadcast will be in 2 weeks. Russellville's off next week, and then the playoffs start. They don't know who we're going to play. Don't know where we're going to play. Probably Marion, West Memphis, or Little Rock Catholic. We'll keep you up to date on our Facebook page through River Valley Radio. Just go to Cyclone Booth on there or tune into EAB, River Country, KCJC 102.3. You'll have some time. It'll be 2 weeks away. I want to send a special thank you to our chief engineer tonight, Stephen Berry, our Cyclone Booth media team, Chase Canfield, and Maggie Duval. This is Cyclone Booth, KCJC, and EAB Sports, your home for all Cyclone sports. Once again, our final score from Cyclone Stadium, it was Russellville 40 and Lake Hamilton 14. We'll be joining the Simmons Bank Friday night scoreboard show until midnight, starting right now. For Maggie Duval and Chase Canfield, Aaron Duval and Stephen Berry, I'm Mickey Duval saying good night, God bless, and thank you, Tony Basil. So long, everybody.
Russellville Cyclone football on River Country KCJC is made possible in part.